Welcome everybody to Arby's Nationals Hockey here on Rogers TV as we get set for what could be a fantastic game between two of the GOJHL's biggest rivals, the Leamington Flyers and the London Nationals. I'm Kyle, he's Kyle. We're back again here as we get set for what could be a fantastic game, Kyle.
That's right. It's teams that are always near the top of the standings. It's going to be one heck of a matchup, but these teams are always going to be in for a barn burner, whether it's in Leamington or here at the Western Fair Sports Centre.
Yeah, the two teams, no matter what the season is, they always seem to be near those top of those standings. Leamington and London have been battling each other basically for that top spot in the entire Western Conference for what seems like the last 10 years, pretty much, it seems. And it's come out sometimes Leamington, sometimes London. Both teams very good starts to the season. Leamington, one of the hottest teams in the league right now, on a 7-game winning streak.
Yeah, that's right. So it's going to be, as we see, the storyline of the game is the top of the standings rivalry. Leamington sitting 1 at a 10-2 record. London sitting 3rd right now with a record of 8-3, coming off a loss in Komoka on Saturday. So they're looking to rebound, keep their home undefeated streak alive, whereas Leamington, like you said, a hot team, going to look to give London their first loss here on home ice.
Yeah, actually looking at the standings themselves, the Nationals do have that third place spot right now. Surprisingly, Sal coming out to a hot start themselves, 9-2-1 record for themselves. Very impressive. Nationals still the least amount of games played so far in the Western Conference. Played almost every team so far in the division. Still a couple games to be seen here at the Western Fair. And then the other end, you have Sarnia, who is having that rough start to the season down there as well.
Yeah, that's right. As you mentioned, London has a game in hand on these Leamington Flyers, so that could pay dividends later on in the year. And you mentioned Sarnia. We saw them in... it was a couple of weeks ago that Sarnia was in town, and yeah, they're having not so great start to the season as they're 3-10, but maybe, who knows, the later half of the season they pick it up and turn it around.
The other team that I'm always interested in is the Komoka Kings. They seem to be a team that you don't ever know what to expect from them. They've been up and down throughout the last few years, show very high promise at certain points in the season, and as we said, big win from them in their last game against the London Nationals in shocking fashion. Tied 2-2 going down to the last minute of play, and then with less than 10 seconds left, you get a lucky bounce, puck goes through Flores, and the Komoka Kings shock the Nationals in Komoka.
Yeah, that's right. So, like I said, the Nationals looking to have a big rebound game here against the top-seeded Leamington Flyers. It's going to be one heck of a hockey game, and buckle up, everybody watching here at the Western Fair Sports Centre and on your TV sets at home. You're going to be in for a great hockey game. Yeah,
Flores himself will not be able to get the chance to redeem himself tonight, but it will be Aiden Barry in net for the London Nationals. Looking very solid so far this season. 4-2 the record with an .890 save percentage. Not too bad, but Polidori in net for the Leamington Flyers is just leading the entire league. A .944 save percentage through 8 games. Those are some impressive numbers.
That's right, and as we talked about last week, secondary scoring for the Nationals is going to have to be huge, as you see Polidori with a .944 save percentage. Not many pucks get past this goalie, as he's a big, solid wall in the net there. So hopefully the Nationals have what it takes to get a couple of pucks past him tonight and come out with a W. One
thing we always expect between these two teams, though, is on paper you would think it'd be a low-scoring option, but it would not surprise you if it ends up going high-scoring. Looking forward as well. The London Nationals and London Knights are partnering together here to do a ticket giveaway. We have a chance to win 2 tickets to the London Knights game. Rogers TV is giving away a pair of tickets for Saturday, November 20th, Knights game against the Kitchener Rangers. All you have to do is answer the following question correctly. Which current London Nationals coach played for the London Knights? Head over to RogersTV.com, click on the banner graphic that says London Knights ticket giveaway, fill out the form, and submit your answers by midnight tonight. All correct entries will be entered into a random draw. The winner of the 2 Knights tickets will be contacted tomorrow. And I don't know, answer could be somewhere on your screen somewhere, but I'm not the one to answer. You could just pay attention.
That's right. As we wait for the Nationals to spill out here onto the ice and get ready for the opening ceremonies, Leamington's ready to go. Everybody's lined up on the blue line, helmets off, ready to go. Nationals slowly making their way out as the starting lineup is getting announced for the Nationals, as we are just awaiting the puck drop for this ever so riveting hockey game that's going to be before us here tonight at the Western Ferris Sports Center.
And with that, we will send it down to ice level.
Forward, number 17, Daniel Toriyama. Back forward, number 20, Thomas Harder. And starting in goal, number 30, Gosleigh Berry. Prior to the start of tonight's game, the London Nationals wish to acknowledge the Anishinaabeg, Haudenosaunee, Lenape'wak, and Attawandaron peoples, whose traditional lands we are gathered upon today. Fans, welcome to the Western Fair District Sports Center for tonight's GOJHL contest between the visiting Leamington Flyers and your London Nationals. Fans, can I now direct your attention to the red carpet for tonight's ceremonial face-off. Please welcome Justin DeMello from tonight's game sponsor, LA2 Construction. He is joined by his son Chase and nieces Avery and Peyton and his nephew Carter. At this time, I'd like to call Colton O'Brien, captain of the Leamington Flyers, and Jeff Burridge, captain of your London Nationals, to the red carpet for tonight's ceremonial face-off. Since 1982, LA2 Construction has established itself as a reliable heavy civil construction company in southwestern Ontario. For more information, visit la2construction.ca. Fans, will you now please stand if you are able, remove your hats, and join Tony Nether as he sings the national anthem from the penalty box. Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true North strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for
And as always, Ryan Robinson very happy to see Tony Nether sing the national anthem there as we take a peek at our keys to the game, Kyle.
That's right. First for the Leamington Flyers, goaltending. We talked about it at the top of the show with their goaltender, a .944 save percentage, I believe 7-1 record, just unbelievable to start the year. And then we go on to the London Nationals. It's the penalty killing, as they've allowed some power play goals in the last few games. So they're going to have to pick that up so they do not fall behind early, as special teams is always a key to any team's success in a game, whether it's at home or on the road.
Yeah, it's another thing that's going to be a key is a strong start from either team here. You know, the hot team coming in the Leamington Flyers. Nationals need to bounce back. After all three of the Nationals' losses, they have managed to come back and get that strong performance in the game after that, and have won all three games after their losses. As we start out here, Leamington wins the opening faceoff. Now coming down into the offensive zone. McPherson, he'll throw that puck out front. That one just missed his target. Intended for his brother. Puck finally comes out in the neutral zone. Nationals will try to battle for it. Puck will be brought down low. Chard will pick it up. Nationals going out with a different look line to start this game off against the top line for the Flyers.
Yeah, that's right. Usually we're used to seeing Julian, Power, and Burgess, but today it's more like a third or fourth line, checking line to try and see if they can spark some momentum early on in this hockey game.
Absolutely. Maybe try to shut down the offense a little early for that Leamington at top line, as we have Connor McPherson with 10 goals so far through 12 games, leading the Flyers so far.
That's right. As the play is now into London zone, it's kind of a slower start here to start with a minute in, but Leamington has a chance.
Hard hit, nice backhand pass. A chance outside front there by Jack Cotter, as the puck be rimmed around the boards and picked up on the half boards by the Nationals. Torrealba, he'll try to come away with it, goes down, and we will have our first penalty of the game coming to the London Nationals, as it looks like it will be Noah Arsenault heading to the box.
That's right. As we see...
Torrealba
getting 2 minutes for tripping here. As gets his stick caught up in the skates. Down goes the Leamington Flyer. Up goes the arm of the official. 2 minutes on the clock here, and penalty killing, the key to the game for the Nationals. We'll have to see what happens early in this hockey game with 18:49 remaining.
The Flyers come in here with an 18.2% power play, so not terrible, not great, but as we see Beaupre go hard into the boards there, but just bounces up quickly and gets back on his feet. Leamington comes down low. McPherson takes a backhand shot. That one goes off Barry, and the Nationals clear the puck.
So far, so good for the Nationals, as I think that puck, there was a pass across and deflected. Barry made a great stop there to keep the puck out. Leamington going to regroup, trying to get something mustered up on this power play.
Leamington will come back the other way. Spot back down low, puck behind it, shot behind the net. McPherson, he'll leave it for the D. Puck gets thrown behind the net. Cotter will come over, try to get to it, can't quite make it in time. McNally will get there. National steal the puck. Elliston, he tries to move down front, takes a shot, almost gets that puck inside. Hard working play by Harbor, and the Nationals will draw a penalty and go to 4-on-4.
It looks like it might be the goalie, so one of the 5 from the ice will have to go serve that. We'll just have to make sure. Yes, it is going to be the goalie, 2 for tripping. As he comes across the crease, the stick just to the foot. A little bit of a soft call, I think, there, as the goalie was just going to poke check the puck. Tip, got the skate just a bit, and nonetheless, it'll be now 4-on-4 for a minute and 6 seconds. So the penalty kill is negated there. The Leamington coach not happy about this, as he's trying to figure out which player is going to go serve the penalty.
And not too surprised he's not a little unhappy with that. Great hard-working shift there by Harbor, as starts out the game and then ends up back on the penalty kill right away, and then just managed to get that hustle, almost gets that backhand in the net. Another extra step, he would have had it.
Yeah, almost Bobby Orr-esque as he cuts across the crease, diving across, but nonetheless, face-off deep in Leamington zone, and it's 4-on-4 hockey.
Face-off scrummed, goes to the Flyers. Puck will be cleared around, picked up by Udero on the far on the close side. Puck will be cleaned out to the neutral zone. Clark will take it into the offensive zone. Barry comes down and play it. Back pass, no one there. Clark throws it back down, can't get it by the Nationals defender. Nationals will bring it back the other way. Puck, clear pass, over the side. Cooper, he'll get there first. He gets pushed off the puck, still tries to stay with it though. Bunker with him, puck will be put around the boards, picked up on the far side. Back down in the corner, Cooper. Circles around, over to Cornfield. Back to the point. Holmes takes a shot. That one just goes wide. Picked up by Cornfield again. Back down low for Bunker. Bunker fighting off with Clark. Back to Cornfield. Cornfield can't handle that puck. Udero will bring it back the other way for the Flyers. By himself. He gets hit hard by Holmes.
Again, Holmes delivering a huge hit. That's what he's known for, and it might disrupt the Leamington Flyers here, as now the Nationals are up a man for 50 seconds.
Torrealba quickly off and brings on Chard as the Nationals. Quick change up and get that number 1 power play unit on the ice. Holmes, he'll lead the rush. Drop pass now, picked up by Burge. Burge will carry it across the red line. Long pass over to Power. Power moves in between the D, but can't quite get on his feet as he'll draw a penalty. And Nationals will get a 5-on-3 for 30 seconds.
That's right. Oh, and the captain is not happy, as he is the one being called for a hook. Power went sliding right into the net, and now it's a 5-on-3, as you mentioned, Kyle, for 32 seconds as we get a replay here, as Power just cuts through the middle of the ice. And I think the ref got the wrong guy. I think that would have been number 14. That's Noah Prudhomme. But nonetheless, it's going to be a 2-minute penalty to the Leamington Flyers, giving, as we mentioned, the Nationals a 5-on-3. See if they can open the scoring here. Great opportunity.
Face-off win by the Flyers. It's Prudhomme. He'll make the play up to the point. Kept in by McGowan. Over to Burridge. Burridge assesses the situation. Back to McGowan. Over to Power. Power back to McGowan quickly. Power tries to pass down low. Fans on it, but still manages to get there. Back to McGowan again. Down low to Burridge. Burridge up to Power. Power takes the shot. That goes off a leg. Back to Power again. Power looks, waits, throws it out front. Just can't get in time over to Chard. Back to McGowan again. McGowan over to Burridge. Burridge down to Power. Power takes a chance. Can't quite get it. Another shot by Chard. That goes off the side of the net. One man out of the box. Leamington still trying to collect themselves. Burridge to McGowan. Back to Burridge. Face-off called.
I believe the net is off in the Leamington zone. Just came off the goal line there, as we heard the Leamington coach yelling from the bench furiously as we have a look at this cycle game for the Nationals. Nice pass across to the side of the net, just misses the open 4x6, puts it off the side of the net. Glorious scoring opportunity, but could not convert. Here come the Nationals winning this face-off.
Fantastic pass work. Here comes Power again. Power late, tees it up, puts it just wide. Clark, he'll try to clear it out. Will finally go off, hits the linesman in the leg. That's not going to be fun for him.
Nope, that's always not a fun feeling. I've had that happen to me on the ice as a liney. It's not fun.
Back come the way of the Nationals. Chard carries it across the line with speed. He'll try to skate out front. Still can't get it out there. That's the situation. Holds on in the pass. Still holding it. Chard throws it down low. That gets blocked. Gets up and be cleared down the length of the ice. 40 seconds left here in the power play. Still for the Nationals. Long pass by Barry. Hits Power. Power throws it in front. Not enough on it as that gets picked off on its way in. Back come the other way is O'Brien. O'Brien takes the shot. That one held on to by Power, by Barry.
That's right, as it was kind of a terrible pass from Power in the neutral zone. Not enough on it. Into the middle of the ice, picked off. Leamington goes shorthanded. Backhand. Barry makes the save, juggles it. Luckily, he gets the puck into the blue paint, covers it up, face off deep in the Nationals territory. They still have 26 seconds remaining on the man advantage with 14:54 remaining here in the opening 20 minutes.
Hard work shift there by Gabe Piccolo to drive that opportunity. Torrealba. He'll bring it, he'll give it over to Holmes. Holmes will lead the Nationals out of their own zone. Dumps it down low. He'll be the first one down there. Picked up by Martineau. Back to the point. Holmes looks, takes a shot. That one goes right in the breadbasket of Polidori.
That's right. That was kind of the first sustained pressure besides that cycle game of the top unit for the Nationals on the power play. They have 4 seconds remaining. Holmes able to get that shot. Clear lane, though. No trouble there for the Leamington Flyer netminder as he squeezed that one right into the chest and held on for a face-off.
I think that's what Holmes was hoping to get some traffic out front. Quick play by Pace Roth. He'll take another shot. That gets picked up, but Nationals can't do anything about it. Power play is over now. Back to 5-on-5. Played down low. Harbor. Battle for it with 2 Flyers. He picked up by Torrealba in the neutral zone. Torrealba makes it past one guy who can't quite get a hold of it. McPherson will bring it back the other way. Connor McPherson carries it down low. He dumps it in. Picked up by Holmes. He'll try to fight it off. Just dodged the hit. The puck will be back pass. Pace Roth can't quite hold on to it. Stick goes flying into the air by Holmes. Torrealba, a little back pass there. Just dodged the hit as well. Physicality picking up early here. Pace Roth over to Bunker. Bunker takes a sharp angle shot. That goes off Pace Roth, but he can't pick it up. Back out front. That pass goes right through the slot. No one there. Back to the point. Puck played down low. Another penalty coming. The high sticking looks like it's a goal.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly where that play happened. Leamington again going to the box, giving the Nationals yet another power play. I don't know if we have a replay of that or not. Here it comes.
Right in front of the net, in front of the Leamington net. It looks like Jaden French gets caught by the stick of Nolan McCribbin. And that'll lead to the Nationals power play. It showed some good effort by that first unit right off the bat. And we'll see if they can build on that. Lasso, he puts a hard hit on McGowan. Burridge trying to fight off some aggressive penalty killing here by the Flyers. As Burridge gets taken down, McGowan will collect the puck. Over to Chard. Chard brings it over to Power. Power loses control, but picks it up again. Gets by one guy over to Julian. Julian back to Burridge. Burridge will try to set up here for the Nationals. Over to McGowan at the point. Over to Power. Power waits, tries to get into the slot to Julian, to Chard, but can't quite connect on the pass. Burridge gets the end down low. Back to the point to McGowan. Over to Power. Power holds. Back to McGowan. McGowan skates down low into the circle. Waits, tries to get it over to Power, who's skating into the slot. Can't quite connect on the pass. Bouncing puck on the coast boards. Battle for it again. Still nobody coming away with it. Finally gets to the point, kept in by Burridge. Burridge passes it over to McGowan. McGowan passes it, gets to the Power. Power can't handle the pass. Power circles back. Throws it back behind the net. That one just can't quite connect to its target. Leamington still trying to get it out. 43 seconds left here. Burridge back to the point. McGowan couldn't tee it up. Now takes a shot. That one just goes low and gets kicked aside. Back to the point again. McGowan. Burridge. Burridge takes a long shot. That one just wide again. Bouncing puck, still loose. Still can't get a hold of it. Whistle goes. I think the net ended up going off again there. Because I don't think that Polidori managed to get a hold of it.
Yeah, I don't. Polidori did not get a hold of that puck. The net is off just ever so slightly, causing the referee to blow the puck dead, as the Nationals have had some sustained cycle pressure. A few shots on net this power play. They need to, I think, do a better job getting some traffic in front and just getting shots from the point, and not letting Polidori see the puck. If Polidori sees the puck, he's going to save it 9 times out of 10. Here we go with a face-off deep with 26 seconds remaining in the power play for the Nationals.
And it looks like the Nationals being a little too pretty with those passes they're trying to be. Played now by Holmes. Battle in the slot area with Torrealba. Torrealba takes a shot. Nice glove save by Polidori.
Yeah, that was a good opportunity for the Nationals on the power play, getting the cycle game going. Torrealba in the slot, able to get that quick shot off, trying to use the stick of the defenseman plus his forward in front of the net to get that tip. Nonetheless, it was a glove save.
Holmes back over to Harbour. Harbour takes a shot, shoots, and scores! And just like that, the Nationals open the scoring. Thomas Harbour leads it for the Nationals.
That's right. That's going to be a power play goal. Harbour, absolute rocket of a shot as they walk the line on the blue line, pass across the far side half boards, walks in, top of the circle, shot bar down over the glove of Polidori, and the Nationals go up 1-0. As I mentioned, it's a power play goal. 11:37 remaining. 6-3 are the shots on goal in favor of the Nationals, and now they have the 1-0 lead.
Just like that, we've seen Harbour really threaten over the last few weeks, and finally gets another breakthrough here with his nicest goal of the season so far, his third. Back the other way come the Flyers. They try to get a quick breakout. Battle for the puck down low. Flyers will pick it up. It's McNally. He'll try to get it down low. Thrown behind the net. Gets to the point. Battle for it. Comes finally out into neutral ice. Thrown back down with McNally. Barry will come out and play it. Gets hit off the puck over to French. French, he'll dodge a hit. Comes back into the offensive zone as Cooper. Cooper fights off the man. Puck goes now behind the net. Duarte, he'll take a hit. Back to French again. Now over to the point. Barnes takes a shot. Nice easy glove save by Polidori.
Yeah, Polidori, easy save there, as the Nationals seem to be carrying much of the pressure and much of the offensive flow of this hockey game so far. 10:48 remaining in the first period. They're leading the shot total 7-3, and as we mentioned, Harbour had that beautiful bar down goal on the power play to give the Nationals a 1-0 lead, and the Nationals are a man short here, so they're gonna have to send a guy over the boards, and it'll be a new center for the Nationals, as Torrealba will not be the one able to take that face off. So Elliston going to go into the circle for the Nationals.
Quick win by the Flyers. Puck gets thrown around to the far side. Cornfield in a foot race to the puck. Trying to beat out McPherson. He will. Has to circle back, loses his footing. Picked up by Connor McPherson. Now battle for a puck. Couple Nationals collide behind the net. Be brought back out. Toriabo headed on the close side of the hash marks. Now out in the neutral ice. Shard tries to get by one player. Battle for it. He gets hit in the corner. Played behind the net. Elliston holds. Still looking. He takes a hit by McPherson. Puck behind the net again. Puck will be picked up by McNally, and he'll take that puck out. Puck gets right to the point. Just gets out. In the pace of the Nationals try to keep it in, but couldn't quite get a hold of it. Puck thrown in deep. Toriaba, first one there. Puck thrown behind the net. Chard will pick it up. Skates it back up the boards. Fights off a couple hits. Toriaba will pick it up. He takes a couple hits. Tries to get the puck out front to Elliston. He can't quite get a hold of it. Toriaba right in the middle of a collection of players in front of the net. Now another shot from the point. That one goes wide. Brought back the other way. Grunder. He'll carry it out for the Flyers. Carries it across the blue line. Takes a shot. That goes off the leg of Holmes. Elliston will pick it up for the Nationals. He'll leave it for Deacon Holmes as he'll go off for a change. Nationals changing up their forward unit.
As we see the Nationals waiting to complete the breakout and a line change, kind of slowing the pace down after a fast and furious 11 minutes here of the first period.
Picked up quickly inside by Harbour. Over to Bullprey. Can't quite connect on the pass. Bullprey now will battle it down low. Gets the puck to Harbour behind the net. Harbour bounced over his stick. He'll collect it now. He'll wait. Throws it to the point to Pace Roth. Pace Roth throws it cross ice to Holmes. Holmes, that puck goes wide. Back to the far side. Grunter, he'll pick the puck up, but he can't quite do anything with it. Finally cleared out in the neutral zone by the Flyers. Pace Roth, he'll collect it. Udero giving some pressure. Puck gets played quickly. That goes off a stick and catches one of the Flyers in the helmet right on the bench there. It looks like it caught him in the neck. Not a fun place to take the puck, especially when you're not expecting it. As this period, once again, as always, brought to you by J&F Concrete and Ready Mix.
Yeah, it's never fun to take a puck unexpectedly on the bench. The Nationals able to get the puck deep here with 8:20 remaining in the first period.
Play goes into the far onto the hash marks. Nationals keep it in. Push the puck back down low again. O'Brien will try to collect it. Nationals top line out here for what I believe is their first shift at 5-on-5 so far this game. As they've been mostly kept to the power play.
Yeah, that's right. As the game to start off had a lot of penalties, so instead of 5-on-5 play, it's been a lot of special teams play so far for the top line of the Nationals.
Play comes out. It'll be Power. He'll carry it across the red line, brings him to the offensive zone, dump and chase. He'll get there first, pass it around to Julian. Julian tries to get into Burr, streaking down the slot. Can't quite connect. Arsenault, he'll slow down, right to Julian. Julian can't quite connect on that. That goes off the skate of the ref. And it'll be kept in the offensive zone by Barnes. Barnes gets it down low to Burge. Burge over to Power. Power takes the shot. That one just goes high. Back over to Burge. Burge skates into the slot. Throws it over to Arsenault. Arsenault, long shot. That one wide again. Back the other way, the Flyers do clear it out of their defensive zone all the way down, and they're going to have to stay on the ice as that one goes for icing.
That's right. Icing, no change for the Leamington Flyers as we see the head coach there giving a couple of players a talking to here. And yeah, the Nationals coming close again to making this a 2-0 game. Like I said, they're carrying the momentum and the offensive play of this hockey game so far, having a shot advantage of 8-3, and the faceoff has been won by the Nationals.
Quick shot by Cornfield, kicked aside well by Polidori. Nationals regroup, long pass picked up by Bullprey. Bullprey carries it across the blue line, gets to the bunker, but he can't quite do anything with it. Played behind the net. Milosevic. He tries to get a hold of it. He falls off the puck. Udero will get it, but stolen by Harbour. Harbour loses the puck in his skates, but finally finds it. He'll get a bit of room to skate. Harbour, chance to get that puck cross ice. Here come the other way, come the Leamington Flyers. Bit of a break, long shot, goes up, an easy glove save there by Aiden Barry.
That's right, Aiden Barry able to make a nice save, but also want to mention the hustle of Harbour getting back, as he was the one who kind of gave up the puck. He made that play ever so nicely, coming back on the defensive side of the puck. Aiden Barry, easy glove save, as he's only faced 4 shots so far here in the first period. Nationals gain control of the face-off, trying to get the puck out.
One thing I can say that I've noticed so far this season with this line for the Nationals is they're very defensively responsible. If one of them makes a mistake, they always seem to be that first guy back if they can make it happen. Between Harbour and Beaupre and Bunker.
That's right, and that's what you want to see from a third line, as they're kind of the energy line and they want to get things going, and they need to play a good 200-foot hockey game to be able to get some ice time and get in the good books of head coach Colin Martin, and the Nationals win that face-off in Leamington territory.
Leamington gets the puck quickly, and that one just goes back in the netting, so we'll reset again.
Reset, face-off in the same spot as was before on the icing, as they're making a defensive change for the Nationals. Puck ready to be dropped, 6:20 remaining in the first period, 1-0 Nationals.
Puck gets carried to the blue line, thrown back in by Arsenault just as he got out of the zone. So the Nationals will have to regroup, but comes back the other way. Here comes Colton O'Brien. He tries a long pass. That one gets tipped. No icing on the play. Arsenault, he'll have to battle off a couple Flyers. Gets it over. Picked up now by Barnes, and he'll try to get the puck out. Back to Arsenault again. Arsenault tries to get to Duarte. Can't quite connect on the pass. Back out front. Quick shot by the Flyers. That one just hits the side of the net. I think it goes out of play. And we'll have the face-off in the National zone.
That's right. So either goes out of play, or no, the net might have came off just a little bit for Barry. So nonetheless, the play is stopped. Not seeing the puck go out of play, so the net might have just come off the moorings a bit, but nonetheless, face-off deep in the Nationals territory. Leamington trying to win this face-off and get some sustained pressure here in the offensive zone.
Chard wins that one clean for the Nationals, however, as Torrialba brings it cross ice. Over to Chard again. Chard just stays on side. Chard takes the shot. That one gets deflected. Hard work by the Flyers to keep that out. Tries to get it back in front to Torrialba. Can't quite connect on the pass. Flyers will bring it back the other way. Play will be laid by Grunder. He'll lose puck. He fights with pace, Roth, but giving up to Holmes, and has the puck now. Break out the other way. Chard tries to get it back to Chard Elliston. Chard fights off the hit, back to the point. Pace Roth. Long shot. That one finds a couple legs. Tries to take a swing at his Elliston, but can't find the puck. Back the other way come the Flyers. A little bit of speed coming here. Partial 2-on-1. Tries to get that pass. That one goes off the leg of Deacon Holmes. Other way from the Blackburn now with the puck. He can't quite contain it. Picked up by Elliston on the far side. Hit just a little back pass there. Can't quite hit his target in Torrialba. Leamington regroup with Chard, the only person putting any pressure on. He'll switch out. In comes Burridge. Puck gets to the blue line. Just gets past McGowan as he'll regroup for the Nationals. He takes a hit by Lemieux. Tries to get the puck back in the offensive zone. Finally, Wills keeps it onside. That puck intended for Power, but I think Power thought it was going for Julian. So a little miscommunication there by the Nationals forwards.
Yeah, it didn't really seem to hinder the Nationals too much as they got the puck back, but forced them to ice the puck. But their top line just coming out on the ice, so they're not too tired here, as they will not get the change. And the Nationals still looking strong here with 4:17 remaining in the first period. And like I said, they've been carrying the play offensively most of this period. We'll see if that changes here, if Leamington gain control off this face-off, maybe set up a cycle and get some pressure going and get Barry some pressure in front.
Long pass. That goes to D to D. Played behind the net now. Nationals will collect the puck. Tries to bring it out. That one goes off a skate of Power, but Power collects it over to Burridge. Burridge keeping an eye out for Power out front. Leaves it for Julian. Julian can't quite get there in time. As Arby picked up and brought back the other way of speed. Here come the Flyers. Jack Coulter. He'll carry it across. Pass. Stays onside. Back out front. Can't quite find his target. Played down low again. Nice play by the Nationals as they will bring it back the other way. Play really starting to pick up here. Julian tries to key it onside, but Power just a tad off.
Yeah, Power not happy that it's going to be an offside. We also have some extracurricular play. Burridge and Arsenault in there mixing it up, and Power still trying to plead his case to the linesman, saying, how was that offside? I think my skate was on the ice. But nonetheless, the linesman has the last word of it, calls the offside, and we'll have a face-off just outside the blue line of the Leamington Flyers. 3:45 remaining in the first period. Face-off, puck gonna go deep into the Nationals' territory.
I've been given a late Halloween gift by Lou the Bear, who has dropped off a bag of candy and chips for me, it would seem. As he was in costume earlier this year, going as, I believe, Carlton the Bear of the Toronto Maple Leafs. As Nationals will try to regroup here and break out of their own zone. Long pass, Chard will lead the rush. He'll get it across the blue line. Throws it behind the next, picked up by Harbour. Harbour, a little back pass, no one there to collect it. Be brought out by the other way by the Flyers. Long pass to McPherson. Connor McPherson carries across the blue line, drop pass to his brother. Back to the point. Clark takes a long shot, kicked aside by Barry. Nationals bring it out. Long pass over to Harbour. Harbour has a bit of space. He'll carry it across the blue line. He'll look. We know he can shoot the puck. Back to the point. Nationals take another shot. That one just goes wide. Bunker had the chance but put it high.
The Nationals just pouring on the offensive pressure and just having the physical game going too. They're playing a lot hungrier than the Leamington Flyers so far here in the first period.
Hard work by Torrealba over to Chard. Chard tries to get it back to Torrealba. A little saucer pass, but just a bit too high for Torrealba to collect it. Leamington still fighting for the puck. Udero gets his pocket picked by Chard. Chard comes in. He's got Torrealba with him. Chard waits, tries to get to his stick, but can't. Has to kick it back up a little too far behind the net to make the pass. Puck goes off the back of the net, picked up by Torrealba. Torrealba circles around. Got one man on him as now the battle for the puck will continue. Chard will come away with it. Chard throws it to the point. Over to Holmes now. Holmes, bit of space, takes the shot. That one just goes wide, kicked aside. Nice save by Polidori. Back to the point again. Holmes, back to Elliston. Elliston will skate down low. Nice shot right in the slot. Can't quite get the shot off his pace. Roth, that one just rolled off the end of his stick. Picked up now by Harbour. Chard has the puck now. They're at the half board. He'll circle back. Udero on him. Drop back to Elliston. Elliston throws it to the point. Nationals making a change on the fly here. Chard can't quite hold on to it, but Elliston picks it up on the far side as the Nationals continue. Change continues as they bring on some new legs. Holmes at the point. Just over a minute left here in the third. And the first. And shot and scores! As Holmes with a beautiful shot for the point fools Polidori as that one just finished a bit of a seeing eye puck down along the ice. And a goal that the Flyers probably want back.
Yeah, I believe so as we look at it. Holmes walking the blue line, shot. It looked like it got tipped in front of the net. Don't know if a National tipped it or a Leamington Flyer tipped it in front of the net. Nonetheless, the puck is in the back of the net. It's 2-0 with 1:13 remaining in the first period. And the Nationals kind of pulling away here in the first 20 minutes.
Deacon Holmes, his third goal of the season. Apparently it's a night for third goals for the Nationals so far. So I'm going to keep an eye on Michael Elliston now. He's the only other player on pace for his third goal tonight. As the Nationals open it up, scoring here on a bit of a fluky goal, but Nationals will take it as they have a 2-0 lead here as they come down the offensive zone again. Burridge tries to get that puck out to Julian, driving down the slot, can't quite connect. Now McGowan, long shot, that goes off a leg of Burridge. Bricked up now by Colton O'Brien. He'll try to clear it out. That goes hard off the boards. Flicked up, and that goes into the Nationals bench. And just goes off the head there of Owen Flores.
That's right. As we get another look at the goal, Holmes, like I said, walking the blue line, just takes a bounce off the ice, off of the pad of Polidori, and into the net it went. It's 2-0 here. Face-off going to be just outside the Leamington blue line. 35 seconds remaining in the first period.
That one bounced off. Looks like it bounced off the skate of Seth Martineau there. He's going to want that one back as thanks to some fantastic camera work from behind the net there. That gets us that beautiful shot. As back the other way. Here comes Cooper. He'll carry it across the blue line for the Nationals. Tries to hit. French going down low. Quick play by Holmes. Tries to keep it in, but that goes back the other way. The Flyers almost get a break. Still can't quite hold on to it. French bounced off his skate. Picked up now by the Flyers. A little bit of miscommunication there between French and Duarte. And that will end the first period. Nationals managed to pick up a pair as they will head into the first intermission, up 2-0. We'll be back with more of the Arby's London Nationals hockey here on Rogers TV.
This program is brought to you by the following sponsors.
This program is brought to you by Ignite TV. Now you're in command. Visit Rogers.com for more details.
Honey, you need to be able to stand up for what's important to you.
Get on the floor!
Why did you help us? What do you want?
You're coming with us, kid.
Get the girl!
He's gonna come for me.
The Canadian film and TV industry recognizes it's time to build a better workforce, which includes more opportunities for Black, Indigenous, and persons of color. HireBIPOC.com is here to help make this happen. Whether you're already in the business, trying to get a start, or in a position to hire, HireBIPOC.com could connect you to the right people. From script to development, production to post, distribution to marketing. Check out HireBIPOC.com now and help build a stronger industry together.
This is Rogers TV.
Rogers TV wants to keep kids in London warm this winter, but they need your help. On Friday, November 12th, we want you to bring new toques, mitts, gloves, and warm socks to the London Knights game and donate them for the Boys and Girls Club of London. Volunteers will be collecting donations outside the building at main entrances. Let's fill up the bins and keep kids warm this winter. As we return here, Nationals lead the Flyers by a score of 2-0, and we will be taking a look at our first player highlight for this period, and we'll be taking a look at Owen McGowan.
Yeah, so I played minor hockey for the Hamilton Huskies all the way through. Never changed teams, always there. After the Huskies minor midget, I moved on to the Mississauga Chargers in the OJHL. I played there in my 16-year-old year and the following season, and then I was supposed to play there during COVID. Things didn't work out, obviously, as everyone knows, and then now I got traded here to the Nats. I like to try and keep it nice and calm, have some good poise with the puck, and make a good first pass and make it easy for the forwards. And then keep it sound defensively, and then whenever I can jump it on the offense, try and help out there as well.
McGowan leads all GOJHL defensemen in scoring, but he hasn't always been known to put up high point totals.
Honestly, I don't know. I think maybe just a little bit more confidence, being a little bit older, just being able to control the puck a little bit better, and then having to kind of step into a new team and also kind of prove myself, just show that, you know, I can do what I can and show what I'm capable of so that I get the ice time and earn it.
McGowan scored the overtime winner in the home opener against Kamoka and had a rowdy cheering section supporting him.
For that group, that's actually my floor at residence. I'm going to Western, so those are all the guys who live on my floor with me. You know, they knew it was a home opener, so they thought, why not, let's go out and support them. And then I knew that they were going to be painting my name on the chest, but honestly, just the way everything worked out, it felt like I was in a movie with that happening. And a few of them have been back out to a few other games, but they haven't had quite the numbers because of exams and whatnot. But, you know, it's been nice to have them out for a couple games.
Off the ice, McGowan has an interesting talent that he showed off for us.
I can clap with one hand, which is something kind of unique. There you go.
One hand clapping. That's an interesting skill, as we will be back with more of the first intermission after this.
Hi, I'm Carolyn Marilyn Cameron, host at Sportsnet.
And that's the question mark for what the next step the NHL and the players will take.
I decided to volunteer at Rogers TV because I was in broadcast journalism school in London, Ontario, and I wanted to get a little bit more experience.
So Jeremy didn't do too great in Ultimate Frisbee.
No.
I wanted to learn behind the scenes, learn different roles, while at the same time figuring out what I like to do.
I'm a little afraid, but I'm kind of excited too. I mean, look at this getup. Is this not the coolest
My
getup?
time at Rogers TV really helped me in my career because it really set the stage for what I do now. I was learning about radio broadcasting in school. All of my TV experience came from Rogers TV.
I look the part though, right?
Exactly.
With this and the camera, I'm all set.
Especially working on air, that definitely helped me land a job at Sportsnet.
Are you a woman experiencing abuse? Do you know a woman experiencing abuse? Help is available any time of day or night. Sheltersafe.ca is an online map that helps you find a women's shelter or transition house that meets your needs so you can live a life free from violence. Sheltersafe.ca. Help is just a click away.
Do you enjoy watching Arby's London Nationals hockey on Rogers TV? Then join the crew. Volunteers learn the skills needed to put on a show, including camera, audio, graphics, and more. Visit rogerstv.com/volunteer to sign up. As we return here to the Western Fair Sports Center, the one-handed clapping thing, I can't do it.
No, neither can I. That's why I'm here in the broadcast booth calling the game.
Yeah, exactly. I'm Kyle. He's Kyle. Kyle behind the camera as well. As we continue here, Nationals lead the Leamington Flyers by a score of 2-0 in a bit of a very interesting story when it comes to the goals. We had one really pretty one and one not so pretty. I think how do you describe it?
Yeah, fluky, as if you want to call it that. So here's the first goal. Nice walk into the slot. Boom, bar down on the power play. Then Holmes, a shot, just takes a couple of weird bounces, finds its way into the back of the net. So it's Harbour on the power play, his third of the season from Holmes and Torrealba, giving them a 1-0 lead. Then at 18:48, Holmes, his third of the season from Elliston and Power, giving the Nationals the 2-0 lead. They also outshoot the Flyers in the first period, 11-6.
As I said, this is the story of so far three goals for everybody so far for the Nationals, getting goals, third goal of the season. Keep an eye out for Michael Elliston. Got 2 goals on the season. Going to be aiming for that third tonight. The Nationals may have that 2-goal lead, but that could be a lot higher if it wasn't for some fantastic goaltending we saw from Polidori in net for the Flyers. He was fantastic so far in this game.
That's right. Polidori has been keeping the Leamington Flyers in this hockey game as the Nationals were bombarding them early and often with shots. And as we see here on the screen, just some of the poke checks and the stick saves and some glove saves. Beautiful saves from Polidori, as we mentioned off the top of the show. A .944 save percentage, a 7-1 record here on the season, and a 1.88 goals against average. So he's below 2. He's let in 2 tonight, but it's far from over, as these Leamington Flyers are high flying and can come at you on the attack at any moment.
Absolutely. A 7-game winning streak you don't get for nothing. And one thing I also saw with him as well, with Polidori, is he did stop. He got that penalty earlier in the game, and if he didn't get the penalty, that might be 3-0. So probably a good penalty he took. And we'll be back with more of the first intermission after this.
Our ancestors came here from France to build a better life. We lived here happily for generations, until the British decided they wanted our land. The men were called to a meeting and then imprisoned. They demanded we swear an oath to their king and took everything, regardless. We were forced from Acadie, the only home we knew. L'Acadie n'existera plus.
From
From 1755 to 1763, over 10,000 Acadians were ripped from their homeland. Despite this, Acadian culture endures in Atlantic Canada.
It was my daughter's birthday. She was blowing out the candles on her cake when we heard coming from the TV. So we stopped and listened, and it helped us get to safety. That's why when I think of my daughter's birthday, because now she gets to keep having them.
This week on Chillin' and Grillin' with Jeff visits the backyard of someone who is no stranger to TV cooking shows. Watch the new episode of Chillin' and Grillin' with Jeff, Thursdays at 7:30. So we are back here taking a look at the Paul Duarte and Associates shots on goal. Nationals with, not surprising, leading in shots so far, 11-6. Mostly due to probably that power play we saw a couple times.
Yeah, that's right. As Leamington got themselves into some penalty trouble, saw themselves down on a 5-on-3, and the Nationals were able to sustain a lot of pressure and get shots on goal. So they have the shot advantage by 5 so far after 20 minutes of play. So we'll see if the Nationals continue that high pace here in the second period.
Taking a look at next week as well. Nationals taking on the first place Leamington Flyers this week. Next week, not getting any easier as they take on the second place LaSalle Vipers in what is always a fun contest when the Vipers are in town. Should be another fantastic game here at the Western Fair Sports Center. As we get set here, before we get ready for our second period of puck drop, we are giving a chance to win 2 tickets to the London Knights game. Rogers TV is giving away a pair of tickets to the Saturday, November 20th Knights game against the Kitchener Rangers. All you have to do is correctly answer the following question: which London Nationals coach currently used to play for the London Knights? Head over to RogersTV.com, click on the banner graphic that says London Knights ticket giveaway, fill out the form, and submit your answers by midnight tonight. All correct entries will be entered into a draw. Winner of the 2 London Knights tickets will be contacted tomorrow. And that question, once again, is which current London Nationals coach played for the London Knights? And we tend to talk about him a little bit here on the show. And can't give away the answer, obviously, Kyle.
No, we don't want to make it too easy for the listeners at home. Make sure you are keeping an eye out, as our camera people might give some hints every now and again throughout the game. But nonetheless, it might be a good opportunity to try and get 2 tickets to go see the undefeated London Knights so far this year.
And that player as well, who's the coach there, used to be no stranger to winning, as he himself managed to see a Memorial Cup appearance there for the London Knights back in the day. As the London Nationals here, they will be on the defensive right off the bat here. Quick shot from the point by Lasso, and that one just goes high. Played down on the close side. Battle for the puck. Tries to get the puck back out front. Nationals will try to hold on to it. Just dodging a hit there by Holmes. Back the other way. Elliston will pick it up. Tries to hit a lead pass for Chard. Chard will finally pick it up now. Stays on side. He fights off a hit. Puck will be played down. Still trying to get a hold of the puck. Battle for the down low. A couple of Nationals and Flyers down on the ice. Elliston tries to take the shot, tries the wraparound play. Told you, Kyle, he's looking for his 3rd goal, as that one just goes, can't quite go, and now go for icing.
That's right, an icing for the Leamington Flyers. And speaking of Memorial Cups, that's a guy right there behind the bench of the Leamington Flyers that is familiar with some championships. He's won 2 of them with the Windsor Spitfires. And so, yeah, it's a lot of championship pedigree behind the benches for both these teams.
They both had a couple games between each other there. So back when they were both players in the OHL. As another Cole shot and score. Jeff Burridge. Beautiful shot as the Nationals snipe another one and extend the lead 3-0.
And there's the top line of the Nationals. Burridge getting that goal, as we see here on the replay. Just some down low cycle play. Nice passing. Burridge from the circle and just snipes it far side over the blocker top shelf. and it's 3-0 Nationals as they might be running away with this hockey game, but Leamington still has lots of time left to come back and even the score.
Jeff Burge, his 5th goal of the season, as probably his prettiest one of the year as well. Quickly back on the ice there again. It will be an icing as the Nationals get another opportunity here, as that line's still out there, and get another offensive zone start.
That's right. It's that's what caused Burridge's goal here, was an offensive zone face-off, quick shot and a goal. So we'll see what happens here. Leamington gets control.
Face-off tries to get just outside the zone, but the Flyers can't quite get it out. Gets to the blue line, kept in by Power. That's some hard work there. Gets to Burge. Burge walks in, takes the shot, and a beautiful little glove save there. A little bit of Windmill Wednesday there by Polidori. Haven't been able to see that in a couple weeks, but Windmill Wednesday always welcome here. Doesn't matter if it's the Nationals or the visiting team.
That's right. Polidori, that's a good save to make. You don't want to, you've just given up a third goal. You don't want to give up a fourth goal that quick. So it's a good save there. Scrum draw off the face-off. Leamington gaining control.
They'll try to jump the puck down low and go for a bit of a foot race here, see if they can get a hold of it. The Flyers will collect the puck behind the net. Assessing the situation, little back pass. That puck will be picked up by Ryan McPherson. McPherson pinned against the boards by Cornfield. Harbour will come away with the puck. Harbour, he gets a couple swings at it by Connor McPherson as he'll clear it into the offensive zone. Picked up and brought the other way. Puck will be picked up by Grunder. Grunder can't quite get a hold of it. Picked up by Cornfield and sent back the other way. Flyers will pick up and regroup. Beaupre, he'll be the first one on there. Beaupre will come away with it. Some hard work by Beaupre. He gets out front, takes a shot. Another windmill save there by Polidori off the hard-working play by Beaupre.
That's right. We see Beaupre able to walk out of the corner, get into a great scoring position, take a nice shot, but Polidori makes a great save, easy save for him. He saw it all the way into the glove, and again, he's keeping his Leamington Flyer team in it as they're trailing in the shot department now 15-6, and that's going to be a problem if they cannot muster any shots.
Purdholm, he'll carry it out for the Flyers. He'll carry it across the line with speed. Tries to move it around, gets that stuck. Puck gets hit off the stick of Pace Roth. Another shot, spinning shot, goes high and over the net. Prudhomme, back down low, bounces off a stick. Comes out, Duarte, he'll get into the neutral ice. French carries across the line for the Nationals. Long pass intended for Cooper, can't quite hold on to it. Bouncing puck again. Cooper will pick it up over to Pace Roth. Pace Roth pass into the center ice, picked up by French. French has Duarte with him. French holds up, waits, gets to the Pace Roth. Pace Roth, nice little move, but that one goes off a skate. If he got that around, he had an open chance. Flyers will move it in their offensive zone. O'Brien, long pass will be brought out into the offensive zone by Martineau. Across the blue line now comes Lemieux. Puck gets stolen by Cooper. Cooper to Duarte, back to Cooper. Cooper can't hold on to it. McCracken can't quite get a hold of it. Grundle, he'll move the puck, but still no offense coming from the Flyers. Flyers still 6 shots on the game, but no sustained pressure so far.
That's right. The top place Leamington Flyers not able to get any sustained pressure. Maybe here as Grunder has it. Now it's back to the point.
Martineau can't quite hold on to it. That play by Arsenault tries to get into French as he got out. Nationals 4th line pinned in their own zone here. That's a big opportunity for the Flyers if they can make something happen. Duarte carries it. He gets his pocket picked. Long pass. That was intended for Grundle, but can't quite connect. Another long shot right in the breadbasket of Barry, and he won't make any mistake holding on there as the Nationals get a change.
That's right. The Nationals able to get a change. Their 4th line stuck on the ice for an extended period of time. And it wasn't costly, luckily, for the Nationals, as Leamington still not able to get any kind of good sustained pressure. They were able to keep the puck in the zone, but only one shot there. Easy save for Barry. Face-off going to go to the right of Barry, deep in the Nationals' territory here in the second period.
Face-off won by McPherson. Long shot. That one just goes wide. Nationals will have to be quick to get on top of it. Elliston throws it up as he takes a hit. Puck goes into neutral ice. That puck bounces over the stick of Torrealba. Gets back to the blue line. Comes out the other way of the Flyers. Gets across the blue line as well into the offensive zone. Colin McPherson, he'll fight off a hit. Still tries to get for the puck. He will get there first. Over to his brother, back to the point. McCribbin takes the long shot. That one gets tipped, but good tracking by Barry as he holds on.
That's right, Barry. Another great save, as that's the 8th shot on goal for the Leamington Flyers, as they are starting to kind of wake up here in the second period. Able to get some pressure in the offensive zone. Shot from the point, takes a couple of bounces. Barry makes the first save, doesn't let the rebound get too far away, gets the glove on it, smothers it to force the face-off.
It's absolutely what the Flyers need to do, just get pucks on net and see what can happen. Udro takes another shot, another rebound right out front. Can't quite make anything happen. Good hard work there by Jack Coulter. Udro takes a long shot. That one gets kicked aside again by Barry. The Flyers can't quite make anything of it. Nationals break out the other way. Loses an edge. The other couple players lose an edge. Puck finally goes out front, shoots, and Nationals put it in the net, but I think the whistle went before. Ref's arm is up. No call yet on the play.
Yeah, it looks like the ref's going to want to talk to the linesman here and confer to see if the puck went in before the penalty. We see the penalty there. The puck is in the net. So we'll have to see what the ref is going to determine here, whether he's going to blow it down because the contact was made by Leamington to call the penalty, or if he's going to call it a goal.
No goal will be the call.
No goal the call. And Colin Martin and the Nationals bench not pleased with that at all, but out of this, the Nationals will go on another power play. And here's Burridge getting the explanation. Both captains actually getting the explanation from the referee as to why it was no goal.
As McCribbin will be coming back in to the penalty box again, his second penalty of the night. As just some hard-working play by the Nationals, and a little bit of bad luck there, but nevertheless, they do get a power play out of it, and their power play still clicking, operating at 29% so far in the season.
That's right, face-off won by the Nationals. Here they go with a fresh power play.
Burge, McGowan. McGowan tries to get it down to Power. Power can't quite hold on to it. One of the Flyers players loses the glove on the play. And the play goes behind the net. That puck gets to the point and just bounces off the stick of McGowan, and be a bit of a foot race as Piccolo will try to race McGowan down for the puck. The Nationals will get a hold of it. Kept in the zone, though. Some good, solid pressure by the Flyers. Piccolo goes off to change up for the Flyers. Nationals bringing it up into the offensive zone by McGowan. To Julian. Now Burge. Back to McGowan. That glove still in the middle of the ice. Over to Burge again. Back to McGowan. McGowan takes a long shot. That goes off a leg. Another shot by Burge. He had an open cage and just misses high. Power fights off a defender. Burge kicks that puck glove finally out of the offensive zone as the Nationals try to set up again. Burge. Long pass over to Power. Power. McGowan winds up, fires! And that one just goes high over the net.
Yeah, that's some more sustained pressure for the Nationals on this power play. Burridge, the quarterback, as the passing has been great. McGowan gets the shot from the point off the shoulder of Polidori into the netting. And this face-off will be deep inside Leamington territory. Second unit out now for the Nationals with the man advantage. We'll see if they can muster up any offense.
It's a fantastic save by Polidori. He couldn't quite tell from the angle right in the moment, but a great shoulder save. Play goes down low. Torrealba tries to get another shot. Another shot by the Nationals. That one goes on net. Still stays out. Back to the point again. Holmes. Throws it back down low again. Back to Holmes. Holmes takes it. Fires. Another one goes high. Harbour will pick it up. Harbour throws it over. Back to Holmes to the point. Holmes will collect it for the Nationals. Gets it back to Harbour. Harbour spins off a defender. Still trying to keep the puck in the offensive zone. He'll lose the puck. And the puck will be thrown back down low. Back out front, tries to connect to the pass to the streaking Cooper. Can't quite connect. Holmes, he'll keep it in the offensive zone. Just passes Torrealba. Torrealba still trying to battle for it. The Flyers will come back the other way. Partial 2-on-1 developing. Udero takes a shot. That one kicked aside by Barry. He saw he took a peek for the pass, but couldn't quite connect. Puck goes to the blue line. Kept in by Clark. Clark, long shot. That one just goes wide. You had McPherson out front. Puck thrown all the way back down low again. That one bounces off Barry as the Nationals will regroup. Back to 5-on-5 hockey again. 13 minutes left here in the second period. Nationals lead 3-0. Played behind the net. Arsenault. He gets hit. Kept inside by O'Brien. Puck just bouncing in the slot area. Flyers will collect it. Bring back the other way by McNally. tries to get a puck out front to a streaking Flyer down the slot. Lemieux back to O'Brien, takes a shot. That one kicked aside by Barry. Clark back behind him. Played by Blackburn. Back to the point. Far side, can't quite hold on to this Prudhomme. He gets tripped up a bit, but still stays on his feet. Lemieux carries it across the off the offensive blue line. Beaupre will pick it up as he'll just try to clear in the offensive zone. Leamington starting to gain some momentum here. Finally, the puck gets brought back in. Flyers will go off for a change. Nationals get a chance to regroup. Arsenault bounce the puck off the backboards over to Harbour. Harbour tries to get a pass intended for Beaupre. Can't quite get enough on it, and the Flyers will dump it back into the offensive zone again. Bit of pushing and shoveling happening in front of the Flyers net. Flyers bench.
That's right there, as this game's kind of opening up more as Leamington's starting to get their legs, and the Nationals going to ice the puck, bring the face-off back deep inside their own zone. As you mentioned, Kyle, there's some shoving going on in front of the benches, and as I mentioned, this game's opening up. Leamington starting to find their offensive talent here as they're pressing now up to 12 shots, still trailing in that department by 20-12 the count, and the face-off was controlled by the Nationals.
Nationals, bit of a makeshift line out here with Beaupre out there with Elliston and French as puck gets brought back down in the offensive zone for the Flyers. Play gets picked up. Barnes can't quite get a hold of it. Stolen by Lassard. Thrown back behind the net. Picked up by Elliston. Elliston will turn, try to break it out. Pass intended for Beaupre, but can't quite connect on it. Brought back the other way. Dumped down low again by O'Brien. Picked up now by Barry. Barry gets to Arsenault. Arsenault throws it back to his defense partner. French on the close side. French over to Arsenault. Arsenault tries to get it out back to French. Can't quite connect on it. That puck thrown out front, but no Flyer there to capitalize. Puck back out. Long pass intended for French. French way offside, but good work by Elliston to keep it there. Elliston fights around a couple players. Dekes through his own man, and he'll bring it into the offensive zone. Michael Elliston fights off a hit. Gets put into the boards, but it'll kept by the Nationals. Burridge. Another big body there for the Nationals. He'll try to collect the puck. Elliston throws it out front. No one there to collect it. Power will find it, though. Power over to Burridge. Burridge can't quite collect it. That'll be picked up by Ryan Clark and then be thrown down to the far side. Long pass intended for Ryan McPherson, but that one just misses his stick, and we brought back all the way down into the Flyer zone.
All the way down is right, Kyle, and the Nationals, they're still kind of maintaining the offensive flow of this hockey game, and they'll see with a face-off deep in the Leamington zone as we have Burridge with an equipment malfunction, his neck guard falling off, so he'll have to put that on properly before the linesman drops the puck. And the top line back out for the Nationals as they have a goal here already in this game. And it's 3-0, 10:24 remaining here in the second period. New centerman as Burridge is kicked out. Power comes in to take the drop.
Quick win by Power. Burridge wasn't quite set for it as it'll be Cornfield who has to skate back and collect it. Over to McGowan. McGowan, long pass, hits off Julian. Julian can't quite hold on to it, but kept in the offensive zone. Flyers will try to break out. Puck into the neutral zone. McPherson, long shot. That one kicked aside by Barry, and he'll decide to hold on. Connor McPherson and Ryan McPherson, the brothers on the Flyers. A couple draft picks by the Ottawa 67s.
Yeah, that's right. And we see Barry slowing the play down. Just 7 seconds remaining here before we're halfway through the second period. Leamington having a chance to gain some offensive zone time if they can win this face-off. And it's a scrum draw. One taken by the Nationals.
Cornfield throws cross ice, brought into the offensive zone by the Nationals. Driving down the lane, Nationals trying to get it out front. Nice backhand play, but can't quite connect on it. It's Torrealba. Battle behind the net. Nationals try to get out front. Torrealba takes a shot. That one just held onto tightly by Polidori as he has to battle to get a hold of that puck.
That's right, as that puck was kind of down low, and Polidori hugging that post quite tightly as we see Torrealba come in, dash in there. The backhand just going wide of the net there. as that was a great opportunity for the Nationals. Face off deep inside Leamington territory.
Tori Alba really been battling so far in this game. Had a few golden opportunities himself. Back the other way come the Flyers. Over the blue line. Nice kick save there off the shot by McNally. Nationals will take advantage and try to break back out the other way. Nationals got 3 strong against 4 Flyers defenders. Chard. He's got Elston out front. He'll hold on. Waits. Still tries to make a move down low. Gets it out front. Just can't quite connect on the pass to Tori Alba. Tori Alba back to Pace Roth at the blue line. He'll hold. Throw it behind the net. Picked up by Chard. Chard takes the hit. Kicked into the corner. Tori Alba, hard hit, takes his man down as he'll collect the puck and throw it to Pace Roth to the blue line. Long shot, kicked aside, held on to. And a little bit of a fumble there in front of the net by Polidori, but he holds on.
That's right, a juggling act by Polidori there as the shot came from the point. And he was able to maintain possession, get the puck held on for a face-off. It'll come deep inside Leamington territory, and I believe it's the second line here for the Nationals as they're looking for some offensive zone time.
Arsenault, he'll keep that puck in the offensive zone. Played down low by Beaupre. He gets knocked off the puck. The Flyers will break out the other way. Puck will be led by Grunder. Grunder tries to get around Arsenault. Arsenault keeping tight on him. As Grunder will look for a pass, tries to find a target, can't quite connect on any pass, as the Nationals will try to throw up to the half board. Gets to Harbour, Harbour gets into the neutral zone. Beaupre, he tries to throw it out back to Harbour, that gets blocked off a skate. Puck will go all the way back down, a couple more shoving going on in the middle, in the neutral ice, but nevertheless, it'll be an icing back in the Leamington zone.
Leamington icing the puck again, not able to gain much offensive zone time as they're more than halfway through this hockey game. They're not looking like the top-seeded team so far, but you never know, they can strike at any moment as they now gain possession in their own zone, looking to break out.
I think the big thing so far is they have not had much sustained opportunities, and another beautiful chance by the Nationals as the top line almost strikes again as Zach Power right out front just takes that shot wide. Long shot by McGowan, just goes wide. Or with that shot actually not by McGowan as the puck will get picked up by him at the blue line. Nice little move there by Uteros. He'll carry it across the blue line. He'll have to battle past Cornfield, gets it by, but can't quite beat Barry, as Barry has to make a save in tight. Cornfield, long pass. That one just gets tipped, or not. It looked like it almost got tipped there by Julian, but it will come back the other way.
It will come back the other way as Julian just couldn't get a stick on it. It bounced over top as we see Utero for the Leamington Flyers take a hack, go to the front of the net, and have a pretty decent scoring opportunity. Nonetheless, Barry making a great save, and the Leamington Flyers get control off this faceoff.
Prudhomme just gets the puck at the blue line. He'll throw it down low. Piccolo will pick it up on the half boards. Back behind the net now, still held on to it by Connor McPherson. McPherson out front, nice shot there. Kicked aside, can't quite get a hold of his Prudhomme. Another shot in tight, and Barry will hold on.
Here's the Leamington Flyers that we thought we would have seen from the opening puck drop as they've maintained some offensive pressure and getting shots, making Barry go side to side and make some great saves. Shot, right open shot from the slot. Barry holds on as the puck just dropped in between his legs, but he was able to squeeze and hang on and force the face off.
You can see by Barry's eyes there, he was looking glove save for it, and then it looked like McPherson just fanned on it a little bit, and then Barry had to make a tight save through between the pads. Chard gets the puck down low. Played behind the net. Tries to get it out front is Harbour, but he can't quite get a hold of it. Or Elston. Back the other way come the Flyers. Over to Piccolo. Piccolo holds on, tries to get it out front, can't quite connect on the pass to Ryan McPherson. Back to the half boards, kept in by Martineau. McPherson takes a shot, tries to get it down low, not penalty coming to the Nationals. McPherson, he'll hold on, and it will finally be picked up by the Nationals. Pace Roth not too happy with that late hit, as the Leamington Flyers will head to the power play for their second time of the night. It will be Michael Elliston heading to the box.
2 minutes for slashing for Elliston here causing the Leamington Flyers to go back to the man advantage. And as they've been picking up the pressure here in this latter part of the second period, we'll see if having the man advantage works for them here. Maybe scratch one across the onto the scoreboard as they have 6:47 remaining in the period to try and claw their way back into this hockey game.
Udero, long pass, long shot again, shoots and scores! And just like that, the Flyers are back in the game. Quick passing play by the Flyers ends up with a goal in the back of the net by Gavin Grunder as he nets his 7th of the season.
Grunder able to get the Leamington Flyers on the board as it was a nice seam pass across the ice. Patient, goes low stick side on Barry. And it's 3-1 with 6:40 remaining in the second period. This game is far from over as these top two teams in the standings battle hard once again.
Absolutely. You know that the Flyers would have had we're hoping for a bit of life. And this cracks a little bit of light in the opening there for the Flyers. And maybe a little bit of seed of doubt in the minds of the London Nationals. We'll see who can respond to the goal first. Back the other way can the Flyers. We'll see if they can try to get some pressure as the Nationals throw on their fourth line. Duarte behind the net, throws it over, tries to get to French on the half boards, but he can't quite connect on the pass. Played down low, picked up by McCracken. He'll battle for the puck. He's got Blackburn with him. Blackburn gets hit down hard as he looks like he's a little sore coming up from that. As McCracken takes an extra shot there at Cooper. Back the other way, French takes that shot, kicked aside by Polidori. Picked up by Barnes. Barnes tries to get it to Cooper. Flyers come back the other way, all alone. Opportunity, shoots. Nice save by Barry. Beautiful chance there by Lemieux as he could have made it a one-goal game.
That's right. It's kind of a flurry of events from a questionable hit down deep in the National zone, back the other way, and then a long stretch pass on a change. Leamington had a glorious scoring opportunity, but Barry turns it aside.
Duarte tries to get it out, but kept in by O'Brien. Back to the half boards again. Duarte will try to get it there. He'll get pushed off the puck again. Puck gets it to the half boards, kept in by the Flyers. Good hard work there by Ryan Clark. Arsenault over to Duarte. That goes off the heel of his stick. O'Brien puts it back in the offensive zone. Picked up now by Blake McNally. McNally, long pass. That one can't quite hit anybody as Duarte will finally clear it down. And that one will go all the way down for icing as the Nationals' fourth line has to stay out there.
Yeah, that's kind of an ill-afforded effort there by Duarte as he could have made a couple more strides, at least get the red line and then get off for a change. But nonetheless, the fourth line going to be out there for the Nationals, a tired fourth line, and it's going to be a big line here for the Leamington Flyers looking to take advantage.
And McPherson brothers out there with Piccolo, and they'll win that face-off. Hard work by Duarte. He'll clear it back in the neutral zone again, but it will be enough room for them to get the change. It will not, as the puck back down in the offensive zone. Ryan McPherson in there hard on Arsenault. Picked up by French. He'll try to clear it out and will. Puck gets in the neutral ice. Nationals managed to get two off, and we'll finally get a third shot from a hard work on the far side by Barnes. Nationals bring out the top line. Power battling down in the corner. Gets some help by Julian. Julian's got Burge out front. Burge takes the shot. Nice save by Polidori as the Flyers come back the other way. Long lead pass intended for Connor McPherson. Gets out in front of him, but he'll collect it. He has to fight off McGowan. His brother comes in, Ryan, to take the play. Out front to Piccolo. Back down to McPherson. McPherson tries to get out front. Nice shot to the point. Shoots. That one just goes high and wide. Back again. Martinelli. Martineau takes the shot. That one was behind the net. Picked up again. Back to the point. Another long shot. That hits a couple bodies out front. Julian will collect it. Tries to get a puck to Burge, but can't quite connect on it. Foot race for the puck. Just out of reach of Zach Power. As that will go all the way for an icing as the Nationals top line going to have to stay out again. As looks like Jeff Burge heading off for a new twig.
That's right, Burge getting a new stick. Colin Martin not happy that icing was called as by the red line there. A Leamington defenseman kind of nonchalantly pulls his stick away, not to make the play. Usually a linesman will wave that off. In this case, nonetheless, and the top line for the Nationals stays on.
McGowan, nice dodge of a hit there. Still managed to take down, but Udero tries to tee him up. As puck will be back almost to the blue line and finally brought out by Zach Power. Power's got Burge with him, tries to make the pass happen, can't quite connect, still battling for it. Burge gets it out front, tries to get it to Power, but that one bounces over his stick. Power throws it out. Torrealba, he'll hold on to it, gets it back to Power. Power takes a pass, but no one there. Long shot by the Nationals, as they have owned by Cornfield. Picked up now by McNally. He'll try to clear it out. Gets to the blue line and will get in the neutral ice. Cornfield holds, waits. Power play coming here. As it will be, it'll be a tripping call. This one coming to the Nationals again, as it'll be, I believe, Zach Power heading to the box.
That's correct. Zach Power going off for 2 minutes. Not happy at the call at all, but nonetheless, he'll sit for 2 minutes or less as the Leamington Flyers going back on the power play. And as we get a chance here, the key of the game was penalty killing for the Nationals. That goes by the wayside as they have let yet another power play goal get behind them, so they'll have to try and work harder to get this one killed off.
Yeah, so far 1 for 2 now on the night for the Nationals, and the only reason that one did not go through is because it was only a 1 minute power play. Back on the other way, here come the Flyers. Get a chance to break out, long pass from Ryan McPherson, cross ice to his brother Colin. He'll circle back, looks for a pass, holds up, Torrealba on top. Play down low. Long pass, cross ice, intended for Connor McPherson. That one will just get out of the offensive zone. Over to Harbour. Harbour's got a bit of daylight. He'll try to break in the offensive zone. He loses the wheel, and that puck will just go behind the net. Hard work there by Harbour, but can't quite make anything happen. Back the other way. Here come the Flyers. Over to Piccolo. He'll carry across the blue line. Gets to the top of the circle, throws it down low to McPherson. Colin McPherson, cross ice to Ryan. Ryan holds up, back to the point to O'Brien. O'Brien takes a shot, that one hits a couple bodies, still loose puck. That one will get to the blue line and will just get out into the neutral ice. O'Brien will kick it up. Gets it to McPherson at the blue line as he'll wait up for the Flyers to make a change as they bring out their second unit. McPherson holds on to it. Waits for a pass, takes a shot, and that scores! That one goes off a leg, and Connor McPherson takes it and gets his 11th of the season. It's a 1-goal game.
Yes, this goal is going to come with some controversy, as there was 6 men on the ice for Leamington as they had full control of the play in the zone. A guy coming late from his own zone off the bench, and so nonetheless, the too many men on the ice does not get called, as actually we have the refs talking about it here. So we're going to see what happens. Is the goal going to be disallowed with a too many men on the ice call?
Jeff Burridge trying to get an explanation on here as the refs talking to Jeff Shaughnessy there.
The goal is going to stand as referee Pope is going to center ice. So Colin Martin very furious. He wants the ref to come talk to him as to why the call was not made, as that's a call a linesman can make, as it's, again, one referee system here. He can't see that. So linesman, it's off to the left of the screen, can't see it on the screen, but nonetheless, there's an offside for Leamington, and I think Burridge gave a little bit of a shifty stick work to the Leamington Flyer, as the face-off is going to come outside of the Nationals blue line.
Nationals dominate that first period. Leamington coming back strong here in the second. 1-goal hockey game now. Just under 2 minutes left here in the second period. This is anybody's game as we get set here. Another face-off win by the Flyers, thrown down in the National zone. Arsenault has to defend as he has 2 Flyers on top of him. Gets a bit of support, and that puck will be brought out finally by Julian. Can't quite hold on to it. Julian will go collect it again. He's got Power going up the wing. Power tries to get to Burge, can't, but now it does. Burge throws it into the offensive zone, but no one there to collect it. Flyers come back the other way, 4-on-2. Another long shot. That one just goes over the head of Barry, over onto the wall. McCribbin, long shot, kicked aside by Barry. Another loose puck out front. Blackburn takes a shot. That one kicked aside by Barry. Another hard play. McNally gets to the point. McCribbin, long shot again. That one can't quite make it to the net. Flyers are really applying some pressure now. Blackburn, he gets hit off the puck. Nationals top line getting pinned in the offensive zone, in the defensive zone now. Back to McCribbin. McCribbin, long pass. That one goes off a leg, but will still be held on. circling behind the net. That play by Jack Coulter. Long pass. Comes out the other way. Udero. He tries to dodge a hit by Burge as he'll circle back around. Setting a screen there is McCribbin as the Flyers will carry it across the blue line in the offensive zone. Udero, 22 seconds left. He gets hit by Arsenault from behind. Still manages to maintain possession. Back out front. Long shot. That one blockered away by Barry. Arsenault lost his stick on the play. Udero carries it out front. That gets blocked. Finds a few legs. Some good defensive work there by Arsenault and Burridge as that puck goes into the netting as the two biggest Nationals get in the way of that puck.
That's right. It's Aiden Barry. A great sip of water is what he needs as he was getting bombarded with shots. And that is what the Leamington Flyers can do to you. They now have a shot advantage of 24-23 and trail the Nationals by 2 as 5 seconds remain here in the second period.
And just like that, Nationals will try to get one last. Flyers will try to get one last thing, and as here's what I kind of expected coming into this game: a bit more festivities after the whistle. You gotta ask how. You gotta see, hey, where are you guys going to dinner afterwards? That's what they're talking about. Like,
has to be. They're all buddies off the ice. They're gonna be, hey, let's go to Krabby Joe's, some half-price apps after 9 o'clock, and we'll chat about the game. Is what they're talking about, and nothing will prevail from that as both teams will head off the ice here. And it's a 3-2 hockey game heading into the final 20 minutes. And we'll be back with more Arby's Nationals hockey on Rogers TV.
Welcome to the traditional, ancestral, unceded territory of the Stalo people. The Stalo are people of the river. I'm so thankful for the courage and resiliency of our ancestors who lived on this land since time immemorial. Each of us have gifts from the Creator, and our Creator has a plan and purpose to be fulfilled in our territory. As we embrace our traditional teachings, we can lead the next generation into the fullness of what our Creator designed. Our shared history reveals a broken relationship, but as all Canadians commit to hear truth, acknowledge injustice, we can learn to walk in our traditional way, Letsamot, with a good heart and a good mind. Then all of our lives will be enriched. Kwasai.
Hello, I'm Liz Dowdswell, Lieutenant Governor of Ontario. In 2008, carbon monoxide, a deadly invisible gas, killed an entire family in our province. That tragedy led to a new law requiring homes with potential CO sources to have alarms. John Gignac's family members passed away that day, and he shares his story to save others.
Please make sure you have working CO alarms in your home. Protect your family today.
Rogers TV wants to keep kids in London warm this winter, but they need your help. On Friday, November 12th, we want you to bring new toques, mitts, gloves, and warm socks to the London Knights game and donate them for the Boys and Girls Club of London. Volunteers will be collecting donations outside the building at main entrances. Let's fill up the bins and keep kids warm this winter. As the London Nationals barely hold on to a 3-2 lead over the Leamington Flyers here after 2 periods. And in our second period player highlight, we will be taking a look at the longest-serving London National, Noah Arsenault.
Noah Arsenault is the only player on the Nationals that was part of the team during the 2019-2020 season. Though he joined the team midway through, he learned from those players about what it takes to win and brings that knowledge to the Nationals this season.
So obviously back then we were a very successful team. So one thing I'm hoping I can bring in this year too is part of that culture that we had in that year, that last year when I was there, because obviously there was a good culture there before it was a big winning team. So hopefully I can transition a piece of that into this kind of fresh team we have this year.
Arsenault is part of the leadership group of the team that hopes to lead the Nationals to another Western Conference championship.
Definitely now being in the oldest age group of guys, it's kind of a pretty quick bond between all the guys that are in the same categories. So like Jeff Burridge, Power, like Torts, Deacon, all those guys. But definitely all the guys so far on the team now that we're kind of settling into our positions and into the room and everything now more. Everyone seems like great guys so far.
Taking a look at the regionally famous Shoot to Win contest here at the Western Fair, as we will be back with more Arby's Nationals hockey on Rogers TV after this.
I came here after a war in 1990 from Kuwait-Iran war. And I came personally here in my family, or part of my family, as a refugee myself. And we were very fortunate. This country gave us a lot, gave us basically everything, peace, a life. Because of that, I decide to give at least something to this country. I decide to sacrifice my life to this country, to whatever she gave us. Be firm, be friendly, be fair. That's basically the Canadian Armed Forces what gave me. It's a different life.
Do you enjoy watching Arby's London Nationals hockey on Rogers TV? Then join the crew. Volunteers learn the skills needed to put on a show, including camera, audio, graphics, and more. Visit rogerstv.com/volunteer to sign up. As we are back here, Kyle as well. The Nationals barely holding on here to that 3-2 lead over the Leamington Flyers. And that second goal by the Flyers, a bit of controversy with it. As you pointed out, Kyle, it was too many men on the ice there for the Leamington Flyers.
That's right, it was. I saw it, and that's something that a linesman can call. The back linesman doesn't really have anything to do other than kind of look at the stuff behind the play. If he's doing his job, that penalty could be called, and that second goal doesn't go in, and it's a 3-1 hockey game. Instead, the call is not made. Now it's 3-2 heading into the final 20 minutes. It's a completely different mindset of how you're going to play for the Nationals defensively, and gives Leamington all the momentum heading into the third period.
Absolutely. As we saw just as we were heading to break there, you saw Colin Martin just trying to get an explanation from the refs as to why the call was made the way it was. You can clearly see with the shaking of the head, he was not too thrilled with the way the reffing has been so far in this game. But then again, as a coach, when are you ever happy with reffing, no matter what game you're in?
That's very true. As a ref myself, whether it's coaches, players, parents, fans, whoever it may be, they always want to give the refs a little bit of business, but nonetheless, it's without them, we don't have a hockey game. So
Absolutely.
They're doing the best they can out there, just like the players and coaches are doing their best. So nonetheless, a missed call leads to a goal for the Leamington Flyers, and it's 3-2 after 40 minutes.
And speaking about goals, let's take a peek at some of the action that happened here in the second period. Nationals came off on the hot foot once again with just a beautiful goal here by Jeff Burridge.
That's right, Burridge able to score there. And there's the first goal, nice low snipe. And then the controversial goal here as that puck takes a bounce past Aiden Barry. And so Burridge, his 5th of the season, assisted by Julian and Arsenault. And then back-to-back power play goals for the Flyers. First, Grunder, his 7th of the season, assisted by Clark and Udero. And then McPherson, his 11th of the season on the power play at 18-14, brings the Flyers to within 1 heading into the final 20 minutes of this hockey game here at the Western Fair Sports Center.
Yeah, you know, that second goal, even with a bit of controversy, it has been a big momentum push for the Leamington Flyers going into that third period. Nationals, however, have been still managed to keep the puck going their way a little bit, thanks to some great goaltending by the back end by Aiden Barry as well.
That's right, as we will see some a highlight pack of Aiden Barry's saves, mainly here in the second period, as he was the busier of the two goalies, making that save there, and just finding a way to see the puck as much as he can, as there was a lot more traffic in front of him by the Flyers. So therefore, it's Barrie keeping the lead for the Nationals, making sometimes multiple saves on the same play, as we see here, making 1, 2, 3 saves as the puck just squirted wide. Just playing phenomenal here between the pipes for the Nationals.
Absolutely. He's been everything the Nationals have needed from him, especially coming off this, he's been good. When he's been called upon by the Nationals, he has been good. As the Nationals throwing out that tandem goaltending between him and Owen Flores, as both have been solid between the pipes for the Nationals, and really help out to get the Nationals where they are in these standings here. As we mentioned at the top of the show, this game between the first place Leamington Flyers and the third place London Nationals, still very close between these two teams. 4 points separate them, but if the Nationals get the win tonight, that's still 2 games at hand, and the Nationals will only be 2 points back.
That's right. So, and then as we mentioned in the show, LaSalle's in town next week, so there's another game where they potentially able to just inch closer to the top of the standings, and they'll need to hold on here in the final 20 minutes against Leamington to get the 2 points. So we'll see what happens as the Nationals try and hang on to this lead and maybe add some insurance in the final 20 to come away with 2 points.
Ain't no rest for the wicked for the London Nationals as you go from top team to top team, as that continues this way here at the Western Fair. Nationals continue to be dominant at home. One thing we mentioned off the top of the show here was the penalty kill. That is the big thing for the London Nationals. It has not looked great so far tonight.
Not really, as 2 power play goals for the Leamington Flyers. That's the 3rd game for Leamington that they've had 2 power play goals in a game. So the Nationals need to do a little bit better, tightening up in the middle of the ice, trying to keep the puck to the outside of the ice. They can't let the teams get to the scoring areas like the top of the circles, the slot, and stuff like that. Or if they are, get bodies in front and not have Barrie be so bombarded with shots, and just try and keep Barrie's lane clear so he can see shots from wherever they may come.
First period, all Nationals. Second period, pretty much all Flyers. And we'll see what the third period has in store for us, as we will be back with the third period after this.
Giovanni! Fire! The neighbor's farm is on fire. It's almost to the road. It's heading for us.
Help me get the animals out of the barn.
The fire's getting closer.
I'm on the horse.
The house is burning.
Get out to the river. Get up.
Can't leave everything. Careful. Don't fall.
Come on. We have to hurry.
Hurry. There's the river. We're going to make it. I can't swim.
Yes, you can.
Hurry. Hurry.
You must get in.
I can't.
Watch out for Spark.
His hair's on fire.
Keep their hair wet.
In May 1870, fires raged along the Saguenay River for more than 150 kilometers, destroying land and lives. One family survived by dousing themselves all night against the searing heat. One family, among the thousands whose resourcefulness and courage shaped the character of this land.
This week on Learn with Ranger M, take a trip to the 2 farms run by Urban Roots London and learn about urban agriculture. Catch a new episode of Learn with Ranger M Thursdays at 8 p.m. Getting another product brought to you by Scott Navarro again here, taking a look at the Paul Duarte and Associates shots on goal. 11-6 after that first period for the Nationals, but the Flyers really turning it on in that second period.
That's right, 18 shots to the Nationals, 12 in the second 20 minutes of play, and that's just what a top team does in a league. They they don't go down without a fight, and that's what the Leamington Flyers are proving here, as they have the edge on shots, 24-23. Up next week is the LaSalle Vipers coming to town.
Absolutely. Vipers and Nationals here, same time, same place on Rogers TV. Always a good contest when the Vipers come into town. Battle of second and third, or maybe a tie for second. We'll see what happens when we get to that game there, as the Nationals continue to try to build up on a bit of offense here. But it has been a tough challenge to get anything in net for the Nationals, as they've had to really work hard for the goals tonight, thanks to Palladori in net for the Flyers.
That's right. Palladori has shown why he's one of the better goalies in the league, as he's just making fantastic saves, stretching, and just finding pucks through lanes and through mazes of feet, and making great glove saves. And so, yeah, he's kept the Leamington Flyers within striking distance in this game. If it wasn't for him, the Nationals might have had 3, 4, 5, 6 goals already, but nonetheless, they only have 3. The Flyers have 2, so Polidori showing why he's got a .944 save percentage here this season.
I think one of the key things so far throughout this game has been penalties. So we saw the missed call possibly during that the second goal for the Flyers, and then the penalty that Palladori took in the first period there. That might turn into be a game saver if the Flyers can come back to win this, as the Nationals looked like they could have extended the lead to 2-0 late in that second period there. But is that a really smart penalty to take?
Yeah, and as from what I could see, I don't think it should have been a penalty at all, as the play was just coming through the net, and he was just trying to poke the puck and ended up catching the skate. So I guess nonetheless, in the ref's eyes, it was a tripping penalty. But in the way of a smart penalty, I think so, because if you don't trip him up, he's out of position making the poke check. That's an easy 4x6 for the puck to go into, and like you mentioned, it would have been a 2-0 game early in the first period, and so that could have changed the momentum in the way of the Nationals. Nonetheless, that puck did not go in the net, and we sit at 3-2.
3-2, exactly. Coming into this period as well, if you're the Flyers, what do you need to do to adjust to try to get back in this and tie this game up?
You just need to do what you did in the second period. They just came fast and furious in the London National zone, took lots of shots on Barrie, as we saw, 18 shots fired Barrie's way, and that's what you got to do. You just got to put pucks on net and just try and get a lot of pressure in front. Have Barrie's eyesight taken away, as if he can't see the puck, it might go in for you. Hope maybe for a lucky bounce, but nonetheless, we'll see what the Leamington Flyers have in the tank for the final 20, as the teams are getting ready to come back onto the ice.
And once again, we are giving a chance to win 2 tickets to the London Knights game. Rogers TV is giving away a pair of tickets to the Saturday, November 20th Knights game against the Kitchener Rangers. All you have to do is answer the following question: which current London Nationals coach played for the London Knights? Head over to rogerstv.com, click on the banner graphic that says London Knights ticket giveaway. Fill out the form and submit your answers by midnight tonight. All correct entries will be entered into a random draw. The winner of the 2 London Knights tickets will be contacted tomorrow, Thursday, November 4th. And once again, I don't know. I think our camera guys are trying to give that hint there at who could be.
I think so, and we saw the officials go over to the bench of the Nationals to I think say, hey, look, we're human. We made a mistake. We talked about it in the room. Nonetheless, we can't go back on it now. We'll see what we do in the third period, and we'll wait for the clock. The clock's got a fresh 20 minutes on it as we get ready for the third period. Do the Flyers have what it takes to tie the game, or do the Nationals have what it takes to hold on to the lead?
That will be told here in the next 20 or more, as these two teams continue to battle here, as the Flyers will come down strong right off the bat with the puck. Battle for the puck down low, picked up by McPherson. He'll carry it around. He gets hit off the puck, picked up by Pace Roth. Pace Roth tries to get to Torrealba. That bounces by him. Clark will tip it. Tipped right out front, bouncing puck. A loose puck again. McPherson can't quite get the shot off. Ryan McPherson, he'll battle for it. He'll get it away from Elliston. Bounces off the ref and still stays down the offensive zone for the Flyers. Puck played up high. That one's going to go for a hand pass. I think a little bit of confusion there, as I think Connor McPherson saying that he's the one that put it up, as the ref goes down hard, and that Gets some a bit of cheers there by the crowd. As they're not a little, you can tell the fans aren't too thrilled with him tonight.
Yeah, that's right. As the ref tries to make a little spin, catches an edge and goes down, and that was a glove pass that caused that stoppage in play there as it went from one hand to the next for Leamington.
Play back into the neutral ice. Picked up by the Flyers. They'll try to bring it back into the offensive zone. Play gets bounced off the chest of Barnes. He'll carry it across the blue line. Tries to get to Power, but that one goes in his skates. Picked up and by the Flyers the other way. Here comes Grunder. He'll carry it around. Long pass. That pass intended for Perdholm, but that one just out of his reach and will come all the way back down to the Flyers territory.
That's right. And the top line has Barnes on the back end of it. I thought he was up. He went up into the play, so I thought he was a forward there, but nonetheless, it's still Julian, Power, and Burridge here. The top line for the Nationals taking the face-off here deep in Leamington territory.
Snow playing a little more aggressive on the D side, a little different from what we normally see from him as he goes in on the circle. Back play down low. Burridge takes a shot. It's blocked aside. Another shot. That one just goes out front. Power not there to capitalize. Barnes tries to make a move past Grunder, but gets down low again. Played behind the net. Played by Perdholm. Throws it around the boards. Picked up by Utero. Gets it out in the neutral ice. Be picked up and thrown out the other way by Coder. Brought back in the offensive zone. Power. He'll circle back. Falls down on his knees. Still makes the shot. That one can't quite make it to the net. Arsenault. Another long shot. That one goes wide. Power will try to get to it before it gets out, but can't. Arsenault will collect it for the Nationals. He gets pressured by Utero. Long pass. Hits Julian. Julian's pet will tip it into the offensive zone. Picked up now and brought it down by Perdholm. He'll skate by a couple Nationals players and lead the rush out the other way for the Flyers. Flyers got a few numbers. Long shot. Nice glove save by Barry.
That's right, as we get some pushing and shoving after the whistle. Barry making that great glove save as the shot was going long side, but Barry able to keep that out. Nothing coming of the pushing and shoving. The face-off going to come deep into the Nationals' Oh, we do have a penalty coming out of that scrum. Only one going. Leamington, 2 for unsportsmanlike conduct, and that's going to be could be a costly penalty. An undisciplined penalty nonetheless, as you're taking that 200 feet from your own ice, from your own zone. So now that's forcing the face-off to come all the way back into Leamington territory, and it's an opportunity for the Nationals to pull some momentum back into their side of the ice.
Noah Perdholm he picks up the 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike there. As Nationals get a chance here, this is a big power play. Whoever comes out on top of this special teams opportunity will have a big momentum boost. This could either make it a 4-2 game or keep it nice and close and bring some momentum to the Flyers.
That's right, and the Nationals is not able early on here to get any pressure as they're back hemmed in their own zone, trying to get a breakout and set something up here with a minute and a half remaining in the power play.
Nationals having to start off with the second unit as the first unit was just on the ice. Torrey Alba, he'll move that puck over to Cooper. Cooper carries it across, tries to get to Harbour, a little too far and close to his skate. As McPherson will take the puck and throw it all the way down. Aiden Barry will come out and play it for the Nationals and leave it for Deacon Holmes. Holmes will collect it and try to assess his situation. Holmes, bit of space. He'll go for a skate. Throws it out, thrown all the way down in the offensive zone. Hit thrown by the Nationals. Puck goes all the way hard back out again. Barry comes out. First one on top of him is Piccolo. Let's make a quick play. Piccolo a little aggressive there. If Holmes makes a mistake, that puck's in the back of the net. Holmes carries across the blue line. He'll dump it behind the net. Shard will be there, but he can't quite collect it. Gets to Holmes on the blue line. He'll keep it down low. That one goes just a bit too high and almost hits our cameraman right behind the net.
As that puck goes out of play. Souvenir for some fans. Our cameraman's trying to say, hey, who wants the puck? And come get it. Nonetheless, the face-off going to come outside the Leamington zone. Leamington doing a heck of a job killing this penalty as there's only 36 seconds remaining, and the Nationals have possession inside the zone.
Hard work by Chard as he bows his way in. No call as he gets taken down. Play to Julian behind the net. Julian tries to get into Burridge. Burridge back down to Julian. Back to Burridge again. Burridge, he'll hold up. Lates, bigs it over to McGowan. McGowan, long pass down low to Power. Power just can't quite hold on to it. but we'll collect it again now. Back to Burge at the point. 10 seconds left in the power play. Over to Power. Shot from in tight by Chard. Kicked aside. Power again. Over to Burge. Burge, another long shot. That one just goes high. Loose puck still. Flyers will come away with it. Finally clears out into neutral ice.
Yeah, the Nationals able to get some pressure late in that power play, but this game still 3-2 with 15:50 remaining in the third period.
Nationals keeping that power play unit out on the ice. Chard, he'll stay out. He'll throw it down, try to get it down deep in the offensive zone. Finally will now. Chard picks it up, tries to move it out front. Burge there with him. Chard again takes a shot in tight. Nice save by Polidori. Back the other way come the Flyers. Play being led there by Blake McNally. Throws it out front. That one can't connect to its intended target. Trying to get on the stick of Seth Martineau. Martineau throws it back behind the net. Nationals will collect it and try to bring it back the other way. Martineau picks it up again. Long shot. Picked up high and held on to by Barry.
Barry slowing the play down with a glove save there. The puck was harmlessly going to go high and wide of the net, but Barry needs to slow it down, get a face-off as the Nationals late in that power play able to get some scoring opportunities. Nonetheless, the Flyers still only trailing by a goal. Face-off deep here in the Nationals territory. Leamington looking to win the face-off and get some pressure.
Play behind the net. Arsenault can't quite hold on to that initial pass, but will collect the puck now and dump it into neutral ice. Flyers regroup and try to bring back the other way. Long pass intended goes off the stick of Mills. Now the Nationals behind the net. Barnes throws a pass up, clicks onto Elliston. Elliston over to French. French, he holds up. He gets a chance to play with a higher line. Beaupre, he quite gets the puck but can't quite get the shot. Back the other way come the Flyers. Pass intended picked up there by Jack Cotter. Puck gets lost by him. Cotter still battling for it, along with one of his teammates. He'll come away with the puck. Bounce pass off the boards. Gets to the point. Picked up by Perdholm. Long shot. That one just gets kicked aside. French. He'll throw it down. That gets picked off. Nationals will finally collect it. Elliston will carry it across the blue line. Michael Elliston takes that shot. That one goes off the leg of Prudhomme and be brought back the other way by the Flyers. Carried across the blue line into the offensive zone. Long shot. That one goes high and into the netting. We will regroup again.
That's right. The Nationals able to get a stick in that lane there and cause the puck to go high into the netting as the faceoff's going to be deep in the Nationals territory. The Flyers going to make a change here, trying to get the line to click and maybe tie this hockey game early here, and who knows, maybe get a couple of more goals, but nonetheless with 14:08 remaining in the third period.
Pace Roth gets that puck around Tori Alba. Will get out into neutral ice. Ryan McPherson will collect it for the Flyers. McPherson, long pass, cross ice, picked up by O'Brien, and that will be brought up, but still can't go anywhere as it looks like it hits off one of the Flyers players on the bench. And so we'll have a face-off in neutral ice in front of the Flyers bench.
That's right. It goes up and out of play, hitting a Flyer on the bench. Face-off going to come outside the Flyers' blue line as Tori Alba is on the ice for the Nationals. He's been in all sorts of extracurricular physical play here so far in this hockey game.
Harbour, or Holmes, he'll pick the puck up, throws it to his defense partner. Pace Roth, he'll move it up, picked up now by the Nationals, brought into the offensive zone. Harbour will collect it, over to Holmes. Holmes back to Harbour, Harbour back to Holmes. Holmes holds the line, looks for a long shot, takes it. That one kicked aside by Polidori. He had to be sharp as another shot from Holmes comes in. McPherson comes down low, over to Piccolo, back to McPherson. McPherson takes a shot. He gets taken down hard on the play. No call, as you can see some of the Flyers looking for something, but nothing happening of it.
Yeah, the ref not putting his arm up for that as McPherson went heavy into the boards, but he's no worse for wear as he has the puck here coming into the National zone.
Colin McPherson all alone. He'll try to make something happen. Takes a shot, goes off the glove of Barry. He tries to get his own rebound. Now we will get a call, as a little too aggressive on the play is Julian, and he will head to the box for 2 minutes or less on a big opportunity here for the Flyers.
That's right, as he gets the stick was in the hands. McPherson does a good job of going down pretty easy, and the ref's arm goes up, and I saw out of the corner of my eye Colin Martin's reaction on the bench. None too pleased again of that call. So nonetheless, the Leamington Flyers going back to the power play. They gain control of this face-off, trying to get some offensive pressure here in the national zone.
Uderoth, long pass. That one intended by Grunder. Probably behind the net again. McGowan will try to clear it out. Beaupre will. Puck goes all the way down to the far end. Paul Dory will collect it and pass it off. Brudholm, he'll carry it out and lead the rush for the Flyers. Gets around Beaupre into the offensive zone. He'll have to move around Cornfield. Can't quite get there. He'll hold on to the puck again. Pass over to Grunder. Right at the top of the circle. He'll walk in. Waits, fires. That one goes off a stick and into the netting off the stick of McGowan, and we'll have a face-off.
That's right, and that stick in the lane is kind of what we talked about in the second intermission for the Nationals. They're getting tighter in that defensive formation for the penalty kill as McGowan there with the nice deflection, and that goes up and out of play. And the penalty kill, so far, so good for the Nationals here on this man advantage for the Leamington Flyers.
Face off to the right-hand side of Barrie, and the Nationals win it and get it down quickly. Torrealba, he'll put some pressure on as he just makes Paul Dory make the play. As the Flyers will try to carry into the offensive zone. Long pass dumped in. Gets back to the blue line. McPherson, he gets hit. Bouncing puck gets to the blue line and just bounces past the stick of O'Brien. O'Brien, he'll hold up. Brings it across the blue line. He'll dump it down low again. McGowan will be the first one there as he holds up. Tries to make a play, and that will go down the length of the ice again. Bit of a foot race here. O'Brien and Elliston. Elliston comes in, takes a bit of a hit there. As play will be part around. Ryan McPherson will collect it. He'll dump it back down low for O'Brien again. Colton O'Brien, captain of the Flyers, comes in, carries it across the blue line. Long shot. That one tipped out of midair. Nice play by Connor McPherson. And that one just held aside. Oh, sorry, that one by Gabe Piccolo. Beautiful work. He just bats that one down.
That's right, as that was a nice saucer pass into the slot. Just batted out of the air, and Barrie able to hold on to that. There's 18 seconds remaining in the man advantage for the Leamington Flyers. As mentioned, the Nationals have been doing a great job. Ooh, as that puck just went off the post.
McCracken, beautiful shot. That one cracks right off the iron as the Nationals bring it back the other way. Zach Power, he'll lead the rush for the Nationals as they try to make something happen on the penalty kill as he gets taken down, and one team has a power play, comes back the other way. Hard work by Power, and what's the one thing you always get told is keep your feet moving on the ice, as that will generate some opportunities. And the Nationals going to power play.
That's right. Power making a great effort there into the middle of the ice, and he is trying just to get that last little bit of their penalty kill done. He does, and then draws a tripping penalty of his own. So therefore, the Nationals going on to the power play, looking to get some insurance here for this game.
Back to the blue line for McGowan. McGowan spins, keeps it in, gets it to Power. Power back to McGowan again. McGowan cross ice to Burridge. Burridge waits, fires. That one gets blocked on the way. And Julian will collect it. Back to Burridge at the point. Got McGowan with him. McGowan waits, looks, takes a shot. That one goes off a foot. Kept out again. Burridge, another shot. That one intended for McGowan, but just out of his reach, and Power will be back to collect it as the Nationals will regroup. Burridge carries across, over to Chard. Chard, down low to Burridge. Burridge throws it out front. That one intended for a streaking Power, and then we'll get back into neutral ice. McGowan, over to Chard. Chard, he's got some speed, carries it across the blue line. He gets hit down hard by Clark, but still managed to keep it the puck. Fights off a hit. He's got Julian with him as a couple Nationals and Flyers collecting at the right behind the net. Puck goes up, flying, bouncing puck, 2-on-1 opportunity the other way. Connor McPherson, he's got his brother Ryan with him, tries to get it over to him, can't quite connect on the pass. McPherson back to the D. Throw back into the Nationals zone as McGowan will collect it as the Nationals switching up, bringing on the second unit, or at least part of it, as the Nationals will break out. McPherson over to Burridge. Burridge to Power. Power tries to deke through a couple players, but it will be picked off by Ryan McPherson.
Yeah, the Nationals trying to get a little too pretty with their power play, so they're not able to get into the zone and get set up. And the Flyers are doing a great job just stuffing them up at the blue line, getting the puck deep, and killing the clock on this man advantage for the Nationals.
McPherson trying to catch the Nationals, being a little sloppy there as he tries to get the little too many men play. Nationals, good work staying with the proper men on the ice. Back the other way. Nationals try to get a nice pass going. Good work by Piccolo as he picks off the puck. He's got man out front. Nice shot and nice save again by Barry. He had to be sharp once again on right at the end of the penalty kill. Here comes Torrealba the other way. He's got Harbour going to the net. He has to circle back around. Torrealba gets hit. Back to the point. Holmes. He'll try to make a move. Keeps it onside. Great work by Holmes. He throws it down low. Picked up by Harbour. Harbour back out front, gives it to Chard. Chard takes the shot, but that one just goes wide. Hard work by the Nationals here. Can't quite get anything to go. Back the other way. Prudhomme. He'll collect the puck. He'll try to take it for a skate and brings it across the blue line. Now the red into the offensive zone. Prudhomme continues down low. Throws it back into the point. Tries to get it over to McNally, but he can't quite get a shot off on net. Bouncing puck. That'll go all the way back down. A little bit of foot race here. As Blackburn in there, tries to beat out the bunker, but can't quite get there. Flyers coming back the other way again. Another long shot, that can't quite get on target as that goes off the leg of Arsenault. Nationals will break out again. Back the other way. Here comes Elliston. Elliston's got Beaupre with him. Elliston fights off a hit. Still comes away with the puck as the Flyers. Gets to the blue line, collected by Arsenault. Arsenault almost loses his balance as the Nationals will break it out again. Beaupre over to Elliston. Elliston tries to get to Chard, gets it there. Chard's getting all tied up, and he's going to draw a penalty. Another hard-working shift by this Nationals third line as they will get another power play opportunity.
That's right, and Leamington not doing themselves any favors if they want to maintain momentum in this game to try and tie it up as they keep going to the penalty box. That's Clark going off 2 minutes for hooking. So the Nationals able to potentially get some momentum and maybe a fourth goal that'll put the deficit down to 2. But we'll have to wait and see what happens here as it looks like a little bit of a different Torrealba, Burridge, and Power or Julian there as the forwards for the Nationals.
Even if the Nationals don't score here, they're doing the other thing that is very important. They're killing that clock. Yeah, that's 2 minutes that the Flyers really aren't going to be able to do any sustained pressure. As puck comes all the way down. Barry will collect it, give it to one of the defensemen. Nationals will break it out. McGowan, he tries to get a pass long intended for Julian, but that goes off a leg. The Flyers' long pass will go all the way down to the National zone. Barry comes out to play it. Udero right on top of him. And an ill-afforded pass goes all the way back down. Barry collects it again over to Burridge. Burridge will break it out for the Nationals. Passed over to Power. Power over to Torrealba. Torrealba's got Power going. Power takes a shot. That one just can't go ahead. Another chance as the Nationals continue to get close but can't quite bury it. McGowan at the blue line. Over to Burridge. Nationals setting up. Over to Power. Power. Back to McGowan. McGowan waits. Can't fight. See an opening. Back to Power again. Power circles back. Takes a shot. That one just right into the chest of Polidori.
Polidori making a great save. That's the 29th shot on goal for the Nationals. Power getting a clean look. But again, if Power is getting a clean look, so is Polidori as there was no pressure in front of the net. And that's an easy save for the Flyers goaltender. They're now going to try and win this face-off. Are the Flyers to try and clear it with 53 seconds left in the man advantage. Chard getting kicked out of the face-off for not lining up properly as we have, I believe, coming in to take the face-off.
Nice win by Harbour. Gets it back to Cooper at the blue line. Cooper almost managed to hold the blue line. That's some great hard-working effort by Darby Lemieux to get it out. Picked up now by Cooper. Cooper's got some speed. Carries it across the blue line. Loses the puck and some feet, but gets a bit of help there by Chard. Chard battling behind the puck. Gets a bit of help as well. Over to Holmes now. Holmes carries it below the red line. Over to Chard on the half boards. Back to the point to Cooper. Cooper. Holmes. Long shot. Takes a slap shot. That one kicked aside by Polidori. Cooper again. Over to Holmes. Holmes waits. Passes down low to Harbour. Harbour takes a shot. That's where Harbour scored his first goal of the game, as he just teed up from coming down to the middle of the circle there and just can't quite get it to go there.
That's right, as we see Bunker in front of the net too, battling to try and gain position. And so the Nationals will make some changes with 11 seconds left in this man advantage, put their top unit back out, and we'll see if they can maybe muster something up here to finish off this power play, and a little further left with just over 5.5 remaining in the third period.
Nationals bring out that top unit, but keep Holmes back on the ice as well as they bring out Pace Roth as well. So going back to 2D, 3 forwards as the power play does end. Julian back to Power. Power behind to Julian behind the net. He's got Burge battling out front as Julian will wait. Back to the point to Holmes. Holmes, long shot. Easy save there by Polidori as he just saw that the entire way.
That's right, Polidori making that easy glove save, that long shot from the point. Not a very high-risk opportunity for the Nationals. It's tied on the shot clock, 32-32. The Nationals have a 3-2 lead, 5:16 remaining here in the third period. Scrum face-off, gained possession by the Flyers.
Another hard work play by the Flyers. They get out into neutral ice. Nationals will have to regroup. Arsenault over to Julian. Julian over to Power. Power's got Burge head to the net. Still gives it up to Julian. Julian waits, fires. Nice blocker save by Polidori. Back the other way. Udero. He'll have to battle around. Stolen by Power. Power shoots. Julian shoots. What a save by Polidori. He has to be sharp on the quick play by Jacob Julian.
Yeah, Julian there able to pick the pocket of Udero and come in with what turned out to be a dangerous scoring opportunity, as he's right down the low slot. Polidori makes a great glove save, keeping this score at 3-2. Face off deep in Leamington zone. It's won by the Nationals.
Hard work play by the Flyers. They'll break out the other way. McPherson. He brings it down low. That one by Piccolo. He can't quite hold on to it. Back the other way. O'Brien, he has to fight off the hard working by Elliston. Prudhomme passes it up. Over to Ryan McPherson. Over to Piccolo. Piccolo back, tries to get it back to McPherson. Can't. He'll be picked up by Connor McPherson in the corner. Gets back to the blue line. Back out the other way is Beaupre. Beaupre tries to hit the pass over to Torrey Alba, but can't quite connect on it. Back over to the far side is Arsenault. He'll collect it and bring it to the offensive zone. Arsenault, long shot. That one is just easily kicked aside by Polidori. And then he brought back to the half boards. Back to the blue line. McGowan, long pass. That one goes high and well out of play.
Tipped by a Leamington Flyer, I believe. And the face-off will go deep inside Leamington territory. 4:04 remaining in the third period. And it kind of has turned into a slow third period. As we mentioned, the Nationals kind of dominated the first. Leamington dominating the second. Nobody really having the edge here in the third period.
A lot of special teams we've seen so far. Both teams getting a couple power play opportunities, but nothing coming from either side so far here in the third. Back to the point. Another long shot by Pace Roth. That one kicked aside by Polidori. Gets to the half boards again. Flyers will break it out. Gets on the stick of McNally. Gets it down low again. Picked up by Lemieux. He'll battle for the puck in the corner. Flyers will come away with it. Lemieux, he'll battle again with Harbour, and Harbour will take a penalty on that play as the Flyers get another big power play opportunity. This with 3:30 left in the game.
Yeah, it's kind of a questionable call, I think, as we'll try and get another look at it. As we down in the corner, it's just a hard battle there, and he fell down. I don't know how you get a hooking penalty with you falling down, but nonetheless, the referee's arm went up. 2 minutes on the clock, so the Nationals have a power play to kill here as the Leamington Flyers look to tie the game late here in the third period.
With that 3:30 left and the power play, keep an eye on Polidori. He might be coming early. Give the Flyers that 6-on-4 opportunity. Quick shot, goes down low. Barry down and out, but still can't get the puck inside. Beautiful shot coming out the stick of Grunder.
Barry's lost his stick here. He's without a twig. Oh, and that's a fortunate play for the Nationals as Torrealba skates it all the way the length of the ice.
Hard work by Torrealba, making Polidori make another save as the Flyers will bring back the other way. Pronho, he'll carry it down. Quick shot. That one just goes wide of the net. kept in by Grunder. Battle for the puck again, bouncing puck into the middle ice. Long pass goes all the way down. Prudhomme will collect it at their own blue line. Nationals manage to get at least one new set of legs on the ice as Prudhomme carries across the blue line. Play gets back, a little bit of miscommunication between the two Flyers players as that will go all the way back down the length of the ice and Piccolo will collect it.
We have a minute remaining here in the man advantage for Leamington as they break out of their zone, trying to gain some offensive zone time with now 50 seconds remaining in the man advantage.
Top line comes out here for the Flyers. Colin McPherson. Connor McPherson takes a shot but can't quite connect on anything. That gets blocked and sent all the way back down the length of the ice. Ryan McPherson will be the first one there. Bunker, the lone offensive player. Picked up now by O'Brien. O'Brien over to Ryan McPherson. Gets across the red line and will dump it down in the offensive zone. Holmes will be the first one there. He'll throw that hard and that will clear down the length of the ice and kill even more time. Time still kicking away as the Flyers can't quite get any sustained zone opportunity here as Colton O'Brien will carry it back the other way again for the Flyers. Pass over to McPherson. Ryan McPherson gets in, but that will just go offside and that will kill any momentum once again the Flyers try to generate.
Yeah, the clock becoming the enemy now of Leamington with 1:44 remaining in the third period. 14 seconds remaining in the man advantage. They'll have a face-off outside of the Nationals blue line as they went in offside. So now they'll have to win the face-off, get it deep, and try and sustain something as we'll see if Leamington puts their goalie out of the net.
Puck goes all the way down. Holmes, he'll collect it for the Nationals, try to rim it around and get it out of the zone. Kept in by Gavin Grunder. Back down to Grunder. Grunder tries to get it out front, can't quite connect on it. Power play is ending. Harbour comes out. Pace Roth will throw it hard. That one goes all the way around, but kept in by Ryan Clark. Clark plays behind the net. Picked up by Udero. Udero will hold on. He'll try to move the puck around. Keeping an eye open. Stolen as the Nationals just get it out by Zach Power. Here comes Harbour. Harbour just kills some more time. Tries to get a pass over to Power. As you could see there, Polidori, he was trying to get off the ice. He is heading off now as the Flyers will bring it in. Jack Cotter carries it across the blue line, gets his pocket picked up now by Prudhomme. Last minute of play now, 6-on-5 for the Flyers. Prudhomme tries to get it, can't quite get it past Power, making the Flyers regroup again. Another hard play coming here. O'Brien, he gets pinned in the board. Prudhomme will get it out. Carries it across the blue line now. Connor McPherson gets it into the offensive zone. Battling down low. Over to McNally. Back to Ryan McPherson. He gets his pocket picked. Jeff Burge throws it all the way down, and that one just misses the net. And we'll go all the way back down for icing. Burridge an inch short of ending the game right there.
That's right. We have 30.2 seconds left. We'll see if, yes, I believe a timeout will be called by the Leamington Flyers as they want to draw up a play here as they'll have the extra man on the ice as they have the net empty. And we'll see if they can sustain a face-off play here and gain possession and potentially maybe score a late one here to force overtime.
If you're the Nationals in this situation, though, you gotta make sure you have a man just basically glued to number 25, Connor McPherson. 11 goals on the season now, including one tonight. You have a very good chance that puck's going his way.
Yeah, that's right. As the Leamington Flyers are going to try and rely on the guys that they know can put the puck in the net. You mentioned McPherson is that guy with his 11th of the season tonight. And they're going to hop over the boards, get all the personnel in place. And the face-off is going to be to the left of Aiden Berry deep in the National zone. And here we go with 30.2 seconds left. Let's see what we have in store here for the final 30.
McPherson against Barry. Pass gets scrummed, kicked aside. Barry, nice play. Hard working, gets it down low. Battle for the puck. Nationals just trying to pin it down low and hold on to the puck. As we just saw hard, Gabe Piccolo goes down hard. Another shot in tight. Nice save by Barry. Keeps it out. Another chance by the Flyers. Barry, huge save as that puck stays out. Nationals, long shot. That one gets into neutral ice. And that one gets high stick down. And it will be another face-off in neutral ice as Aiden Barry comes up huge in what could be a game-saving save.
That's right. Aiden Barry as we see here on the replay, as the Flyers just throwing everything in the kitchen sink at Barry. One save there. Scrum in front of the net, makes another save, and another save. 3 10-bell saves there, as that's going to pretty much do it with 3, 2, 1. The final buzzer goes, and the Nationals come away with the 3-2 victory.
A hard-working victory for the Nationals as the Flyers get their 7-game winning streak snapped, as the Nationals continue to be perfect at home, 6-0 now on the season. Fantastic work by the Nationals. We will be back with the Paul Duarte and Associates post-game show. Nationals win 3-2.
To the rafters in the Edmonton Arena. Everyone is feeling the pressure on the Grabs as they await the American champs. Here's the Cleveland favorite Knits now, and boy, do they look impressive.
Look at their uniforms. I bet you could sure run in smart shorts like those. Not that. Look, world champs, my eye.
Grads, we don't play for glory. We play the game for the game's sake. So tonight, you're going to earn that title by playing your game. Teamwork, passing. Let's show them what it means to play the Grads.
The Edmonton Grads were champions for 25 years. The record of 502 wins and only 20 losses is unmatched in all of sport.
Sometimes it's hard to say goodbye to an old friend. But when you're saying farewell to your vehicle, Kidney Car makes it fast and easy. Just call or visit our website. We'll take any vehicle in any condition and give you a tax receipt for a minimum of $300. No headaches and no towing charges. It's the one-stop solution for getting rid of your unwanted vehicle in just a few short minutes. When your vehicles reach the end of the road, call us toll-free or visit kidneycar.ca.
Welcome to the Paul Duarte and Associates Nationals post-game show here on Rogers TV. Nationals pick up a huge 2 points over the Leamington Flyers by a score of 3-2. And a third period that didn't see any scoring, but was not short of some excitement, Kyle.
That is right, and it kind of didn't happen until the late stages. Like the last 30 seconds, Leamington just threw everything at the net with the extra attacker. Barry coming up with, I think, 3, 4, 5 saves that he had to be sharp on, flailing his body, just trying to get any body part on the puck, keeping it out. So again, one heck of a hockey game between these two teams. Leamington won. London now creeping closer, but still sitting third in the standings behind LaSalle and Leamington.
And taking a look, as you mentioned there, in Barry, as we take a look at the 3 stars of the game, brought to you by the Portuguese Fish Market.
That's right. Thomas Harbour, he had a beautiful snipe for a goal, so he gets the 3rd star. And then can't go wrong with both goalies here. Polidori, number 2, as he faced, 36 shots and made 33 saves, and then Aiden Barry letting in 2 goals. And so he was kind of the factor down the stretch for the Nationals, pulling out this 3-2 victory.
Absolutely, and it was a little, in that first period, it was slow for him. Only saw 6 shots through that first period. He was basically just cruising through it. Flyers come on strong in that second period, throw a lot of offense at him, and that third period, it was a lot of back and forth between the two teams, but that last 2 minutes or so after that power play the Flyers had, Barry had to be probably the best he's had to be all season long.
That's what I agree with you, Kyle, there, as Leamington found their groove late in the third period, gained momentum on some chances on the power play, didn't score, but were able to gain that the momentum they needed to try and just put the pucks on net. And Barry was just sensational the last 2.5 minutes of the third period.
Absolutely. He was the main reason the Nationals come away here with a 3-2 victory over the first place Leamington Flyers. And we'll be back with more of the postgame show after this.
I'm Shannon Woolley, host of Batter Up Beachville on Rogers TV. Join myself and Doug Harris as we learn more about the first recorded baseball game in Beachville.
This week, I'll be taking down 4 of Bayview's biggest offenders. Let's just say, I've got enough dirt to bury them. Nobody at the school would get called out for anything if it weren't for me.
Simon?
Jesus, he's allergic.
I don't think he's breathing.
You want to help?
They think one of us did it.
Wasn't it an accident?
Detective Wheeler has a couple questions.
Everybody here hated him.
One of Us is Lying. New series premieres Wednesday, November 3rd, only on W.
Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Mario Elia, and I'm the host of a new show here on Rogers TV that we're calling Keeping London Healthy with Dr. Mario. So tune in Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m. and we'll see you then.
Rogers TV wants to keep kids in London warm this winter, but they need your help. On Friday, November 12th, we want you to bring new toques, mitts, gloves, and warm socks to the London Knights game and donate them for the Boys and Girls Club of London. Volunteers will be collecting donations outside the building at main entrances. Let's fill out those bins and keep kids warm this winter. And once again, we are doing a giveaway as well. We have a chance to win tickets, 2 tickets to the London Knights game. Rogers TV is giving away a pair of tickets to the Saturday, November 20th Knights game against the Kitchener Rangers. All you have to do is answer this question correctly. Which current London Nationals coach played for the London Knights? Head over to rogerstv.com, click on the banner graphic that says London Knights Tickets Giveaway, fill out your form, and submit your answer by midnight tonight. All correct entries will be entered into a random draw. The winner of the 2 London Knights tickets will be contacted tomorrow, Thursday, November 4th. As the Nationals come away with another big win here. Was a bit slow in that third period, as we said, for offense. We saw a lot of in that first period. Nationals dominated the first period, come out strong at the second, but pretty much all Leamington through that second period as well.
Yeah, that's right. The first 2 periods, as we see some highlights here, the Nationals with the first goal, Harbour bar down. That was a great goal. Holmes, he gets a nice little tip and deflection. That puck goes in. And then there's another look at the goal. Leamington getting on the board finally, and on the power play. That's where their both goals came from. We're on the man advantage. That screen, Barry had no chance of seeing that. So as we look at the first period scoring summary, all Nationals, as they had Harbour on the power play from Holmes and Torrealba. Holmes then getting a goal, his 3rd of the year, from Elliston and Power. And then in the second period, Burridge getting his 5th of the year from Julian and Arsenault. Grunder on the power play, his 7th of the year. Clark and Udero getting the assist there. McPherson unassisted on the power play, his 11th of the season. And then in the third period, we have no scoring, so that ends in a 3-2 game for the Nationals.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic work. The Nationals' top line continues to be dominant, pulling up the big stops when they needed to, and get some help as well. As a great game by Harbour overall, I think, tonight as well.
That's right. Harbour, I think, was one of the hardest working players for the Nationals. Offensive zone, defensive zone, buzzing around the net all game, trying to muster some scoring opportunities, able to get that beautiful goal we saw there, bar down, and just a good thing of depth for the Nationals in this game.
I didn't know he had that kind of shot in him. That was an impressive piece of shooting there, as the Nationals take the game here 3-2, and we'll be back with our final thoughts on the game after this.
Hi, I'm Dan Mailer. I'm the host of London Lights, the show where we talk about notable Londoners who have made a big mark, big impact on the world of music, entertainment, sports, politics.
Are you like the Terminator?
I'm here to help you.
Have you you seen this girl?
I've never seen her.
This is so metal.
The Girl in the Woods. New series premieres Sunday, November 7th. Only on Showcase.
Why are you walking like that? It's my power pose. I do it before recitals when I'm nervous.
Oh, hell's greatest weakness and power dancers. I feel so safe.
It isn't the heavy trays that make the job difficult, or the fast pace you need to keep up. It's not working another double because someone called in sick. What makes the job tough is the moment you realize a customer has had enough, and you have to make that decision not to overserve. Refusing service isn't personal, it's the law. We know it's not easy, but we're counting on you to keep us all safe. Thank you, servers, for doing the tough job.
Night's action on Rogers TV.
Do you enjoy watching Arby's London Nationals hockey on Rogers TV? Then join the crew. Volunteers learn the skills needed to put on a show, including camera, audio, graphics, and more. Visit rogerstv.com/volunteer to sign up. As we take a peek to our next game, which will be next Wednesday here on Rogers TV. Same time, same place, as the LaSalle Vipers will be in town as the battle of second versus third will be underway. Nationals doing a great job playing against the higher tier opponents on the standings, and a big win for them tonight once again here over the Leamington Flyers. Flyers snapping that 7-game winning streak.
That's right. The Nationals able to do something that other teams have not been able to do so far, and that's beat the Leamington Flyers. The Nationals came and played a great home game. They took the pace to the Flyers in the first period, kind of stumbled in the second, but maintained the status quo in the third enough to come away with a 3-2 victory. And as we want to touch on, the keys to victory were goaltending and penalty killing. Goaltending for the Flyers, penalty killing for the Nationals. They both kind of stumbled in ways, but nonetheless, one coming out better than the other.
Yeah, absolutely. Goaltending for the Flyers was not the issue. Goaltending played fantastic. Polidori was amazing, like bell to bell for the Flyers tonight. He is not the reason they lost this game. It was two beautiful goals and a bit of a fluky one that you can't really blame on him. The other side, the Nationals' penalty kill was not good enough. They allowed 2 goals here, the only 2 that the Flyers managed to score, and they got lucky it didn't come back to burn them. The Flyers had opportunities, including that one right near the end of the game.
That's right, and they'll definitely look at some game film, I think, this week and the rest of this week, heading into next week, as LaSalle comes in, another tough opponent. Their penalty kill will need to tighten up and get better if they want to be able to maintain these wins and get momentum in games. Because if you can't win the special teams battle, you're probably going to be out of a game in a heartbeat.
The Nationals come into that second period as well. They got the lead. They managed to build it up to a 3-0 lead. Is it a little concerning at all that you saw Leamington battle their way back to get close in this game? Or was it like understanding that the first place team comes back? Or are you a little upset that the Nationals didn't just end it, just put the Flyers to rest when they could have?
Yeah, it's kind of a bit of both. I think it goes to show you that obviously when you're playing the team in Leamington, the first place team in the conference, they're gonna not go down without a fight. They're gonna battle. They're gonna claw their way back into hockey games. But on the other hand, you got to have the Nationals thinking, hey, we can't let them get back into this game. We got to play hard. We got to keep the pedal to the metal and keep it on the throat when we have the chance. Because, like you said, if Barry didn't make a couple of those saves, this game could be in overtime or not even make it to overtime, as Leamington had a chance to pull away in the second period and late into that third.
Yeah, some absolutely fantastic work by the Flyers. You know this team is not going away, and maybe a little bit of a preview come playoff time, as it has been tradition. And as always, thank you everybody so much for watching. We thank all our fantastic volunteers, Scott and Jake in the truck, and everyone else who helped out and put on this production. We will see you guys next week.
Call the Rogers TV viewer response line, email us, or connect with us on social media.
This week, I'll be taking down 4 of Bayview's biggest offenders. Let's just say, I've got enough dirt to bury them. Nobody at the school would get called out for anything if it weren't for me.
Simon?
Jesus, he's allergic.
I don't think he's breathing.
You want to help?
They think one of us did it.
Wasn't it an accident?
Detective Wheeler has a couple questions.
Everybody here hated him.
One of Us is Lying. New series premieres Wednesday, November 3rd, only on W.
You're watching Rogers TV, London.